like I've been running through some bullshit. I had to be passive, lucky that my purple stash has never seen famine. Had to start to renovate my mind, old habits. If the money coming in, you see that everyone's happy. Fuck around right, she been upright, on that shit, on the pipe. Fuck that, not my type, I just got up in the fight. I don't wanna sound a light, but riding on the wall. You don't wanna stay bad, but your ass still poor. Versions of my mind, playing pain, I double the dust. Should I pay the 4737 curse in the bus? Hiding true intent behind records like I expected. Power through confidence, breaking trust, that's a lesson. Honest, I could blow up on the billboard or the theater. Puck 200,000 on the dash, put my feet up. Seek what's mine if the cake don't fit. Make more money, I ain't never gon' quit. They plotting my gun and my holler on my CD. She calling my phone, it's so silent, I'm busy. Bugging on the bullshit, I'm flooding out the riches. Way back to the whiteboard and ticked off the wish list. Back inside your head. Back inside your head. Affectionate, susceptible to ass right there. Faithful to the Lord, I plant my seed in the hand. Corrupted decisions made them real quick. I can't argue with them hips, are looking so thick. Oh Lord, honey, few motherfuckers, they testing on my patience. I take this shit from the second and you about to pay for it. Duck so I miss, why I double up the progress. Dust on my step as I bubble up the potion. Coming on this bitch and I'm becoming what I vision. Got to focus on position, paid attention in addition to the Lord. A couple labels, I am rolling with my angels. It's important that you listen to the boredom in the basement. Get up, the fuck up, the day to behold. Disasters, these rappers, we taking control. Send them right to God and I'm running out of time. Imagine you passing on lyrics to soul. They plotting my gun and my holler on my CD. She calling my phone, it's so silent, I'm busy. You bugging on the bullshit, I'm flooding out the rich shit. Went back to the whiteboard and ticked off the wish list. Back inside your head. Back inside your head. In my gun and my holler on my CD. She calling my phone, it's so silent, I'm busy. Bugging on the bullshit, I'm flooding out the riches. Way back to the whiteboard and ticked off the wish list. Back inside your head. Back inside your head.
Y'all don't even really gotta listen to me or whatever I gotta say, but tell them they gotta pay. Ooh, she sweet for that honeybee, I might just pollinate. Want me a lot of cake, go, I want it on the lay. I mix the B in column A. Sit back, watch me dominate, dominate, dominate. Watch me, don't take no holidays. This that 1-2 combination, dominate. Hey, fuck the beat up like you're meant to. I beat the beat like I'm Kimbo, yeah. Stop hitting my line, my bitch find out she gon' mess up your dental. It's so simple, you number 2 like a pencil. Plate full of green and lentils. Eat with my hands, I don't need utensils. I'm too savage, I'm Kyrie with the handles. Cross me once, I'ma cross you right backs like that. But I make sure that I break those ankles. That boy canceled, nah. Respect you for what, like what for? Pop a pilly so I feel the rush more. I want like a milli, but plus more. She a 6 off a liquor, she +4. Psych, stay out of my business. Don't look for trouble, you started, I finish. Throw me the package, I wrap it and flip it. We way too different. Dominate, dominate. Watch me dominate. We gon' dominate, we gon' dominate. Dominate, dominate. Watch me dominate. We gon' dominate, we gon' dominate. I got no time to play, I feel alive today. You like 30 plus, won't get up and get it. I cannot tolerate, I cannot kick it stupid. Cause I need that bag to move it, circulate. Was waiting for the day I lose it. When the problems send me loopy. Oh yeah, I'm way too booted. Hold up, who else can do this? I got a song for every mood. Go get your girl, she keeps sending me news. It's too easy, I'm too beastie. She got good manners, she wanna please me. They keep hating on us for no reason. That's fuel for me to keep scheming, applying the pressure, you dig? My mind like a treasure, you dig? And I know that I'm making them sick. While I stop and I post for a pic. I was broke, I was hitting them licks. Had to work for it, now we legit. Took me a minute, it took me a bit. I'ma be great, just give me a tick. The way I dominate, dominate. Watch me dominate, We gon' dominate, we gon' dominate. I don't got no time to waste. I don't take no holidays. This that 1-2 combination. Dominate, dominate, dominate. Watch me dominate. We gon' dominate, we gon' dominate. I don't got no time to waste. I don't take no holidays. This that 1-2 combination. Dominate, dominate, dominate. Watch me dominate. We gon' dominate, we gon' dominate. Dominate, dominate. Watch me dominate. We gon' dominate, we gon' dominate.
With SB90. SB90's in the house today. Alright. Alright, alright. Alright, alright. Hey. SB90 and Spike Leo auto-tune. I love auto-tune. How you all doing tonight? Yo, 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 yo. How we doing, fam? Yes, sir. We live on Twitch. We live, live. We live, live. We live, live. We live, live. SB90 on the track. On the track. SB90 on the track. 90 on the track. Yeah, 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 yeah. Put our hands together, man. Woo-wee! Man, I love this Twitch shit. So much so. I'm a soul brother. Oh, those chords we gotta thank SB90 on the keys. Got the skills, bro. That's baby making music. Oh. Alright, alright, alright. Yeah. Gonna fade out. Oh man, that's fun. That's funny. Guys,
This is
welcome. Welcome to the show. It's great to have you guys here. And this Twitch streaming, it's fun. I love it. We started with this. But we've got past this now. We're not there anymore, man. We're building community. It's feeling a little bit more like this. Hey. Know what I mean? I'm excited about this Twitch thing. I really feel about this, and I can see it's happening slowly but surely. Community is built. Hold on. You guys hear me okay? Hey, hey, hey. All right. 1, 2. Oh, that's better. I can hear myself loud and clear. Can you guys hear me all right in the back there? Yeah, man. The last few days, the streams are getting better. You know, I've been downloading new exciting sounds. No big deal. But, you know, I'm just trying to add a little bit of atmosphere and some moments. You know, music makes the world go round, and it just... all these little fantastic sounds just add to the stream. And I've just ordered myself like a stream deck, so I have like official Twitch buttons in front of me. Wait, do we have a sound for that? Hold on. Official Twitch buttons in front of me. You know, and when I press that button, it needs to do like a zoom up on my nostril hair or something like that. But yeah, you know, I have really been enjoying the...
Oh, fuck.
That's for all my bad jokes. And trust me, there's going to be plenty of those. Yesterday, what did we do? We had a look through, you know, you guys shared a whole bunch of tracks, which were dope. We actually had a look. You know what? Let's just get straight into it, man. How are you guys doing, first of all, before we get straight into it? That is important. Are you guys feeling it today? Are you feeling fresh? For some of you, I know it's nighttime. And for some of us, it's morning and another day in lockdown. Yes, but there's nothing better to be doing in lockdown than streaming live. I'm going like hardcore. I was saying the other day, I woke up and I didn't have a premonition. It was nothing like that, but I had this intuition in my guts, and I'm like, I think Twitch is the place that I belong. I've been watching heaps of Decap and Louis Vuitton and Superstar O, and I just never fit in TikTok, like shaking my booty. One, because I don't have one. Two, I don't enjoy shaking it anymore. And three, I just wasn't vibing the content. It feels really attention grabbing. Am I right? That's what TikTok is. It's like get the most attention in the shortest amount of time. There's not really much quality. It's just quantity. And, Instagram, I'd find myself in the studio, like sitting down, literally like, okay, now I'm going to make a piece of Instagram content. And that it didn't feel genuine and real. You know what I mean? But here, I can literally just sit and do what I need to do. And I'm just like I'm actually more productive on Twitch because I'm being held accountable because you guys are looking at me. Yo, Linkshin, I think that's it. Lincoln. You got to say what your names are because sometimes I have trouble reading the. We got Chloe in the house. We got Camo. What's up? Georgie boy, how you doing, brother? SB90. I don't know if you're still here drinking your coffee, but I appreciate you, man. And I really miss collabing. I know you're busy, crazy busy, because you're an amazing producer and you should always be crazy busy, but I appreciate the collabs, bro. I love them. I hope we can be up again. And hey, maybe we'll do like a live Twitch collab. Who else? We got No H2O in the house. How you doing? Make some noise, fam. It's good to have you guys here, and I appreciate you guys. Some of you have just found me on the Twitch stream and added on Discord. I didn't even need to find you guys. You found me, and I am grateful, man. I am really grateful. That just gives me crazy, crazy gratitude. We got people jumping in, sharing tracks on Discord. Now, please, share your tracks on the Discord. The link is in the chat here. And I really want to hear your stuff, because I do want to build the community, and I am excited about hearing what you guys do. Yesterday we heard a few tracks, and I heard Georgie Boy and Nathan DeVito were in the chat room, and I'm going to show you what we did with Nathan. But we listened to one of his tracks, and it had crazy vibes, and I said, boys, bounce out the stems. Let's have a little Black Leo. Yes. So I wanted to have a little play with those tracks, and we did. We did some mixing tutorials. We just discussed how we can make them sound a little bit better. And, I love the topic and the idea of like, if I lost everything, how would I start again? And that's something that I've been talking about a lot. And I want to help you guys make music a full-time career. If that's actually what you want to do, you're really passionate about it, I can just give you the stepping stones to how I did it. Now, everyone's story is completely different, okay? Everyone has a different flavor and style, but to me, that just tells me that there's room for everyone. There's not one person at the top. Everyone has, a cliche is we all have the same 24-hour day, which is true. Everyone is human. No one is better than you. You are as good as anyone, as good as me, as good as Superstar O, as good as Timberland. We all have a gift, and it just comes down to who's willing to work the hardest. Because hard work, another cliche, here it comes, get ready. Hard work outweighs talent. It does. Because the person who's going to work harder is just going to get more done, and they're going to achieve more. So, I believe in you guys, and I'm being genuine about that. I really know that if you want to kill it, you are going to kill it. And I've discussed in the other streams, I think on Monday, pardon me, coronavirus. Just joking, don't. But yeah, on Monday we were discussing like the stepping stones and what it takes to get there, and I think it's just patience and discipline. And if you love this stuff, man, it doesn't matter where you're at. You're just going to keep doing it. You know what I mean? It's just rinse and repeat. It's habit. Whatever you're spending your time doing the most. And when I started music production, I lost a lot of contact with friends and stuff because I was literally in the studio every day. Every day I was in the studio. I was sitting there for 10, 12 hours a day. This is like 10 years ago. I had no idea what I was doing. And what I want to say on top of that, guys, my mic distorting. Getting passionate and loud. See, hello, Frank Walker from National Tiles. Private joke. Oh, that one there. Yeah, only Melbourneites will understand that one. But anyway, my point is I started late. I started at 27. I started music production late. I wasn't like starting at 18. I've always been in performing arts and performed and been in music and stuff. But, this dream was like the second dream. This started much later for me. So if you're below the age of 27, okay, give me a hell yeah. Because you're young as fruit. And, 20s, man, 20s are for discovery. Now, if you're below 20, don't tell me you don't have time. Okay, don't tell me that you want it now. You be patient, and you just work every day. Just do what you love. But no worries. You're at home with the folks. Hopefully everything's cool. It's just about doing what you love. Take that time and just enjoy. Enjoy your passion. Discover, play. 20s is also about discovery, man. It's just about doing what you love, earning some money, going on lots of dates, guys and girls and guys, whatever you're into. And it's about having fun and exploring what it is that you love. How did you become big in the industry? Well, Chloe, I got news for you, darling. I am not big in the industry. I would consider myself successful as a music producer. I have clients, I have a full-time business, but it's really hard to quantify success. You need to ask yourself this question. What is success for you? Now, Chloe, I know you're younger. You're 16. So, for you, it's like, I wouldn't even worry about that stuff now, how to become big. And the simple answer is you just need to become the best. So for me, it's like, okay, I'm doing this full time and I love what I'm doing, but I still have dreams and ambitions where I want to get to. Of course, I want to write a record for Drake and Kanye, and that's what I'm aiming towards. I'm not complacent. I'm not stopping here. This is the tip of the iceberg. I finally got myself in a position where I have a full-time music business. I can pay rent, I can pay bills, I can survive, I can buy some nice guitars and bits and bobs if I need. But it becomes more than just money. Look, this is also another cliche. If you're doing this for money, get out now. Get out. Because you're going to have to suffer a lot. There is money in the industry, but it's going to take you a while to get there. That's the truth. It's a lot of hard work, and it does take a while to get to that point where you are earning money. So, slow and steady wins a race. That is my advice. Slow and steady, enjoy yourself, enjoy the process. It's not just about getting to that point of success. And success for everyone is different. You might look at me and go, Spike's successful. For me, it's like there's still a lot of things I want to achieve. And even when you reach this idea of success, guess what? It's not enough. It doesn't stop. You want to keep going and you want to keep getting more success and you want to keep growing. There's never a tipping point where you're like, okay, George, I've made it. What next? I'll go sit in my pool and just go for a casual swim. I mean, that would be nice, but my happy place, if you take away money and everything, what is it you would want to be doing every day? I'd still want to be here, man. This spaceship that you're looking at right now. This is my happy place. This is my happy place. Okay, I'm just going from one spaceship to the other, but this is my happy place, and I love it here. Every time I walk in here, I feel great, and it makes me excited. It makes me want to make music. It makes me want to sing. Well, I mean, not sing opera, but you get the idea. I mean,
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it makes me want to vibe out, and I'm just excited. So, I mean, you do have to earn money. It is important. If you're 16, maybe you don't have to earn money yet, and that's a blessing. But again, coming back to like your 20s, it's about exploration. You don't have the responsibility of maybe kids and a family. Maybe you do, no judgment. But the older you get, the less time you have. So what I would say is if you have time now, be super grateful and utilize that time. Go invest in yourself, educate yourself, jump into online courses. You don't have to go to university anymore, guys. For me, it was just with my upbringing, I just knew that like with my father, you finish school and you go to university. It wasn't an option. I finished school. It's like, okay, what do I do now? It wasn't. It's like, well done, son. Off to uni go. And off to university I went. And, it was great. It was great, but did I need it? Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, I was 18 and I had no idea what I was doing. I just knew what I love. And I studied musical theater. I went to a music school. I was a drummer and I studied musical theater. I was into singing, dancing, and acting. And my father said to me at the time, son, are you gay? And I said, no, father, I'm not gay. I just love singing, dancing, and acting, which my dad's like old school. And that was just a question he asked. I'm like, all right, not that there's anything wrong with that. But it's, it's just like there were just expectations of me. And that was the way I was brought up. I was just brought up to go, get yourself educated. And, our parents from my age, they're like, we didn't have that opportunity back in the day. My father sounds nothing like this. But for today's Twitch, this is what he sounds like. So it's, it's what I had to do. If I was like parenting Spike Leo now, I'd be like, hey man, why don't you get a job on the side and just invest, pay for courses that you love? And I'm still learning, man. I'm still doing courses. I'm still learning from the goats who I look up to. I pay them for lessons, and because I just, the way that you will be the best is if you understand that you will never be the best. You will always have to keep learning and absorbing. And I'm like a sponge. I am so hungry for information. I'm so cool with saying I don't know anything about nothing. I know a little bit about something, but I don't know anything about nothing. Not enough for me to say I don't want to learn a little bit more something. Yeah, I'm not sure if it did, but I hope that resonated with you. Yeah, I graduated last year and kind of hated my job 7 months. Felt that. Yeah, look, there's something... The telephone's calling. Don't you know that I'm on a Twitch stream? I'm sorry, sir. Can't answer your phone right now. Yeah, we'll just wait for that to ring out. And they're interrupting my Instagram live stream as well. A little bit awkward. Anyway, I think it's nice to graduate, but did I need it? I don't know. At the end of the day, sometimes you got to do things to please your family. If you're independent and you don't have that, you just do what you please. You gotta do what you love. And I think as you get older, you just become confident. Like, this is what I love. This is what I want to do. If money wasn't what, let me tell you. Wait, I got some. Let me tell you. I'm looking. The Secret. The secret is you want to earn money so you have the freedom to do what you want. You're buying yourself time to do what you love. Because if you spend your life just working with no means to an end, you're going to be unhappy, fam. And I don't want you to be unhappy. Know what I mean? I want you to be laughing. I want you to be happy. I want you to have a good time. I want you to do what you want. And you got to fight for that sometimes. But we're earning money We're earning money because, you know, we got things that we want to buy and we got to pay, and I think that's great. But money's not a means to an end, you know. It's just like we're always going to need money, but we want to earn enough that we can say, let me tell you this as well. If there were times when I didn't have any money and I was eating rice and potatoes. I was overseas. I was embarrassed. I didn't want to tell my parents. I had no money. I was living at a friend's house. All I could afford was rice and potatoes. And I had some humble pie. I was eating rice and potatoes for like a couple of weeks, and I felt really sorry for myself. I'm like, rice and potatoes. But that's all I could afford. And, you know, it was a part of the journey, and I'll always remember the rice and potatoes. But it's like not having money is a terrible feeling, okay? Having lots of money doesn't make you feel anything. You know, like we think we want lots of money. But when you get lots of money or you have enough money that you're not like having trouble sleeping at night because you're like, I'm not sure how I'm going to pay rent or bills if you're there. And if you're not, great. But it's like money doesn't make money. You've heard it before. Money doesn't make you happy. Being in the studio, making music, collaborating, being creative. At the core of it, guys, we are all creative. We just want to create. We are, you know, our birthright is creation. We are born. And if you ask anyone who's an adult, like, well, when I was a young boy, this person sounds like my father as well. When I was a young lad, I wanted to be a poet. And the other guy's like, well, you know, when I was younger, I wanted to be a professional baseball player. But, you know, I had to earn money, and I don't know who that is either. I do love accents, and you will be hearing many of them from me. But it's at the core of everyone, they actually want to be creative. They want to do something that they love, but it takes a level of courage. There's a lot of fear involved. Like, I didn't feel great when I was eating rice and potatoes. I didn't. And, you know, there's an element where it's just like, I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but this is what I love to do. I'm going to keep doing it. Woo-wee. Okay, that's my rant, fam. That's my rant for today. I have a little rant. Rant's over. I went to uni for music, and the best thing about it was learning how to mix with analog gear. You know what? Uni serves some people really, really well. And if it served you well, the best thing about uni for me was like the parties and dating. I just had a really good time. You know, I don't know how much I learned at uni, but there's some people who love uni. And the last thing I will leave you with, uni is what you make it. It's what you make it. You know, if you pull the most out of it, you can't just go to uni and expect that things are going to lift off. But if you go there and you make it happen for yourself, then it's going to be an experience. It's going to be something worth doing. All right, fam. All right. What do you say we get into it? You know what I'm saying? Love the sound effects. Makes my life. So let's get into it now. Let's have a look what we did yesterday. I want you guys to send me beats and stuff on Discord. Let's have a look. I'm just opening Discord in the top corner of my window. I could see some people sending things through. Fantastic. I'm going to be doing that. If you go to the Discord channel and you go to share tracks, one of the chat links there, you can share your tracks there and we'll play them today. We'll have a listen. Okay, so let me open up. Let's go into... I need like a sound effect. Do I have a sound effect? Hold on, maybe this. See? Here we go. Fantastic. That was the screen transition sound effect. Okay, so let's have a look at, yes, what we were looking at yesterday. We'll just have a little play. You know, we won't get into it too much, but let's just open that up. Oh, here's some notes from Spike, some sound effects I downloaded from Mario Luciano. He's one of the best sample makers in the game, fam. If you're not following him on IG, you should, because one, he's a legend. The other guy I really feel is just a legend in the making is Al Hug. He's got a competition going at the moment. Go check him out. He's giving away like a tape machine. Crazy. Yes. Dylan, send me the link. You done it. Great. Fantastic. Send me the link. All right, let's have a listen. This was Nathan yesterday. There's a bit of a vibe. We just did a little bit of a mix tutorial. Hit me. Yes, sir. Ooh. Hey. We added some delay throws in there, just show him how we can get some extra textures in between the gaps. Mix the drums. Ooh. Love those vocals, man. 90s R&B. Our drums, bass. Filthy. Our keys, added some reverbs on it. Man, I love those vibes. So that's what we were checking out yesterday, which is dope. We had some other people play their tracks. Georgie Boy played a track, which was dope. Played us a couple. You know, we're just sharing, fam. We're just vibing. All right, it's time. Let's get to the Discord chat, fam. Let's have a look. Now, make sure you're all sending it in the right place. Have a look. Been producing for almost 2 years and want to improve more. Do you have any tips, any feedback on this sound? Is that Lincoln? Yo, Lincoln. Are you in the house, brother? If you in the house, say what's up, Lincoln. Download your sample. We're gonna let's go sample. Add no H2O. You sent us some samples in the sample chat. Crazy keen to hear. Tickles my vibe bone. Maybe we'll make a beat to it. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe today, maybe next week. I wanted us to make samples and then be sharing that stuff next week. All right, so let's go. Yeah. Oh, Mario Luciano. No H2O. You got some of his samples. Excellent. All right. Okay, so 1. Let me turn this up a bit. Yes, sir. Okay. No H2O. Are you in the house? Playing tracks now. Who else we have? And Dylan. Dylan, you in the house? Let's have some waiting music. Downloading. All right, Dylan, Money Reese. Okay. And we got No H2O, you're here, brother. And Lincoln, are you here, my friend? Okay, we'll just go in order. Lincoln, I'll wait till I get a hells yeah if you're in the house. Let's have a look at these samples. My man, No H2O. Check it out. If I miss someone who's posted in the Discord, just let me know, okay? No H2O. So this one is called Long Gone. Okay, let's have a listen to this sample. All right. Nice. Okay, that was nice. That had some vibes. Let's have a listen to the other stuff as well. Oh, progressive. All right, no H2O. We're gonna check out track 3. Mario Luciano. Oh. Oh. Oh, nice. Are these real drums? Is this you playing, man, or is this sampled? And that's Mario Luciano's sample, yeah? Nice. And that's Mario's sample, right? Gotcha. Hey guys, when I play your tracks, let me know if you want feedback, alright? I'm not gonna give it if you don't want it. The vibe. Back step, take to evaluate your life. You're gonna be a sheep, you're gonna be a wolf or another, you decide. All right, let's give it up for No H2O. All right, nice, brother. Look, there's some good stuff there. You know, I like the musicianship and I like the sounds and then, you know, I can hear what you're trying to do, but I just think like the only thing that's letting you down with those samples is the mixing. And I have some Twitch streams. I mean, I'm going to keep doing it anyway, but I did some lessons with Al Hug and Mario Luciano. And, you know, a lot of the way that they mix their samples, one, you either have the vintage gear. So Mario Luciano has the vintage gear, which costs, you know, tens of thousands of dollars. And if you don't, there's lots of plugins. You know, there's Slate Digital, there's obviously Waves, and there's UAD. UAD's just got some real vintage. I don't know if you have UAD, man, but what we need to understand is we need to understand what were the plugins used in that era. So you're like vibing, you know, 60s, 70s bass type samples. And if you're doing those style samples, you need to think what were they mixing with and how were they mixing it? What did they have access to? So what I'm missing in your samples is a lot of texture, is analog flavor. It sounds a little bit MIDI and digital, which I've discussed a little bit on the Twitch stream. But it needs texture and flavor. What does that mean? The quick fix is RC20. You know, chucking that on a bus with a group and making sure it all moves wobbles together. Let's have a wait. Let me get one of your samples, bro. I'm missing like reverb to give me some depth and stuff like that. That's really what I'd love to hear. I'd love to hear. This one's a bit better. I think it was the first one. So if I just took this sample, a couple of things that I would do before we get to the next beats is I'd be using stuff, and you might already be using these, man. It's a little bit dry without it. Yeah, I just think, there is a good way to use RC20. So you can either use it on the master bus over the whole thing. But what I was taught was basically you need to think of RC20 like a tape machine. So, if you had all your pianos together, I would then group those and put it on there. You want everything. See how this is moving here? See how that's moving? If you put it on all separate tracks, they're all going to be, oh, sorry, microphone. They're all going to be moving differently. So you want everything to be kind of moving together. You know what I mean? So yeah, it does need a bit of warmness. And these things, if you don't have the facilities of like analog gear, it makes a difference what mics you're using, how you reamp it, blah, blah, blah. But if you don't have that stuff, this is like my go-to. I've tried all the different cassettes. I've tried Sketch cassette. I've tried Super VHS by Baby Audio. I've tried Callum Audio tape cassette. I've tried Curtis King Tape Boy, which is a different kettle of fish. But this one's just crazy. Like chewed up tape. But even on the, the least harsh setting, we love imperfection, man. So things that, and you can play under the hood. It's already sounding a bit more vintage. We don't even have this on yet. That's a bit too much, but you get my drift. So I think things need to be washed out a little bit more with verbs, bussing the verbs, EQing the verbs, making sure you understand what verbs they were using. No H2O, what reverbs are you using? That's obviously distorting. So yeah, if I was using reverbs, I'd be looking at like EMT 140, EMT 250, other reverbs like Ocean Ways Studio. What's the other one? Hold on, I'll tell you. Sometimes the brain doesn't do as it's told. We have a look over at my ABCs aren't great either. LMNO. Ocean Ways is one. This one is very good for you, sir. It does good stuff. And the other one is not Ocean Ways, but this is good. It's called Capital Chambers. But chambers are really good as well. This is was used in the 60s. They basically had these massive chambers underground. They would send those up to the studio at Capitol Chambers. If you don't know about that place, research it. It's amazing. Still there, but you literally get these chambers underground, and they just set up mics and stuff in there. And you would send those, you would have speakers down there, play the music, send it back up to the desk board, and you get these crazy reverbs. Oh my goodness. So this is just on the whole mix, which is not appropriate, but you can see we're already getting old school vibes. Yeah, look, man, Jason Joshua, who's one of my favorite engineers, is a hip-hop engineer, mixing engineer. He's a goat, and I've been trying to get an interview with him for ages, but the timing hasn't hit. But it will. I will get an interview with him at one stage, and I will pick his brain with all this stuff. But he said modern tools make modern records. True. And that also taught me that, if you want to make old records, you need to use old tools, not slow tools, which are Pro Tools, but you need to use old tools. And that basically, is going to give you the vintage vibe. We have all this modern stuff that can make a hip-hop record sound dope, because I'm obsessed with hip-hop and R&B and pop and all that stuff. But, if we're using old plugins that are giving us vintage flavors, that's what's going to make your track sound vintage. So the composition, fantastic. I love what you're doing. I do. Beautiful. Really beautiful. Yeah, Jason Joshua's Mix with the Masters videos are dope. Crazy dope. But, if you want to get that old school vibe, obviously you can come to Twitch and I'll just explain it to you for free. But you can also book lessons with Al Haag or, bro, if you like Mario Luciano, get in on one of his classes, dude. He'll show you. He'll screen share and show you how he does what he does. He's the best at it. So go to the source. But that's what they're doing. They understand the gear. Now, like I said, Mario has got himself to a point where he's getting crazy vintage gear. You're paying $15K for a preamp because he's at that. Yeah, I would save up for the course, man. In the meantime, I'm happy to drop the gems for you. But it's that stuff makes a difference. Using old school plugins is going to give you the flavor that you're missing, and just understanding how to execute RC20, because you can chuck it on and everything sounds dope, but it's actually knowing how to utilize it best in a real situation. How would that be used? Make sense? You'd be going through one tape machine, or you'd be recording through the tape machine, but record chunks of the tracks, etc. I hope that helps you. I hope it does. Guys, make sure if you haven't followed my Twitch, give it a follow, baby. And if you're on the Discord, which I believe most of you are, then great job. I really appreciate it. You're welcome, my friend. Okay, so let's move on. Who's got the next track? Let's have a look-see. Next track is Lincoln. I don't know if you're in the house, but I'm going to jump to my boy Dylan. All right, give it up for Dylan, fam. All right. Here we go, Dylan. Okay, this is called Trippy Red Type Feet. Money Reese, I think I said it right. I'm going to give it a play. I believe there are some explicit lyrics. So if that offends... Oh, Lincoln, you in the house, brother? What's up? All right. I called you out before, but we haven't heard you. So Lincoln, my man, we're going to play you after this. All right? If you want feedback, you let me know. Dylan, one love. Dylan was one of my students a while back. He's gone on to do a course, so he'd be a good person to speak about uni courses. Is it worth it? Do you love it? Are you rocking with it? How does it make you feel? Michelle's in the house. Give it up for Michelle. Michelle Mayer, how you doing? Thank you for coming to the stream. It's great to have you here. If you're enjoying yourselves, make sure you follow our Twitch stream today. While it's free, there's no subscriber payments. I just want your love. So thank you for being here, fam. We're just sharing Discord channel. You can get on there and share your stuff. Hold on. I'm going to paste that. Here we go. All right, so that's the link if you want to post something and you want me to have a listen. And like I said, that's what you want. All right, let's have a listen to my brother Dylan. All right, give it up for Dylan.
I'm gonna bang, I'm gonna bang, I'm gonna lean, yeah, lean, yeah. I'm gonna drink, I'm gonna be, yeah, be, yeah. I'm gonna your bitch, yeah, bitch, yeah. She get a beat, yeah, beat, yeah. I'm gonna bang, I'm gonna lean, yeah, lean, yeah. I'm gonna drink, I'm gonna be, yeah, be, yeah. I'm your bitch, yeah, bitch, yeah. She get a beat, yeah, beat, yeah.
No first verse, gotcha. All right, I got a few notes for this one if you want them, man. I think you said you did. Yeah. Dylan on the beat, yo.
I'm gonna bang, I'm gonna lean, yeah, lean, yeah. I'm gonna drink,
yeah.
Be, yeah, be, yeah. I'm your bitch, yeah, bitch, yeah. She get a beat, yeah, beat, yeah. I'm gonna bang, I'm gonna lean, yeah, lean, yeah. I'm gonna drink.
Interesting voice.
I'm gonna be, yeah, be, yeah. I'm your bitch, yeah, bitch, yeah. She get a beat, yeah, beat, yeah.
I got drugs, yeah. I'm on drugs, yeah. Shorty bouncing on his dick look like a bug, yeah. I'm the thug, yeah. I'm the fiend, yeah. I can't help it that your girlfriend finds me mean, yeah. We got bitches in the back that make a scene, yeah. We gon' drop 500 on a bitch and make her weak, yeah, yeah. Come on the couch and blood in the carpet. City boys up, little her, got started. Might need a black light to see where I parked it. Girlie been run off the turf while you saw shit.
I'm gonna bang, I'm gonna lean, yeah, lean, yeah. I'm gonna drink, I'm gonna be, yeah, be, yeah. I'm your bitch, yeah, bitch, yeah. She get a beat, yeah, beat, yeah. I'm gonna bang, I'm gonna lean, yeah, lean, yeah. I'm gonna drink, I'm gonna be, yeah, be, yeah. I'm your bitch, yeah, bitch, yeah. She get a beat, yeah, beat, yeah. I'm gonna bang, I'm gonna lean, yeah. I'm gonna drink, I'm gonna be, yeah.
All right, let's give it up for Dylan. Sweet, man. That was, that had some vibes, my brother. That had some vibes. So, look, the chorus vocal is like, it got me amped, you know? Hey, Michelle, thank you for coming through. I'm not sure if you're like coming from YouTube or Facebook. Michelle, where you're at, because you're not coming up in the Twitch stream. So come across to twitch.tv/SpikeLeoMusic. We'd love to see you here. Dylan, the beat is dope. So I would just say there's some mixing stuff in there, brother. The drums are not knocking for me. The kick and the bass are fighting for frequencies. They obviously both have the same energy down in that lower frequency spectrum. So it's about trying to get, one, saturating the kick, making sure that the mids of the kick are pumping through. Does that make sense? So let me show you. Basically, you obviously need some sort of side chain, which you may have, but the kick might be having a lot of energy around here, but it needs to pump here. Because if the bass is booming, if that's where the majority of the energy is in the bass, in the sub-regions and around, 100, 200 hertz, if we can get the kick bopping around here, then it's going to cut through a little bit more. Because it's not cutting through in my headphones much. So that would be one thing. The relationship between the kick and the bass is not hitting hard enough for me. So there's a few things you can do. One, we really got to saturate with isotope trash. You can use the kick, and then you can use the SSL channel, and then I would boost about 800 hertz around here, and then about 1.5k around here. I'd boost those guys. Sometimes a kick needs a bit of boosting at 200 hertz, but yeah, around here, this is where the side chaining needs to happen. And for me, I love to use the C6. Woo! Woo!
Oh, fuck.
I just went into a New Zealand accent, which I can't do. A C sucks. It's a C6 compressor for all of you watching at home. Okay. Ooh, that could have been really awkward, which it was not, right? Yeah, we just need that kick to really cut through here. Anyway, have I said much about kick? Kick, kickity, kickity, kick, kickity, kickity. Okay. The next thing I would say about the track is when the vocals come through. Now, for the chorus, like, go nuts, man. But so that sound there, the synth, is beautiful. But definitely in like the verse area, and even for the chorus, bro, I'd be bringing that down around here. Okay? I'd be pulling those frequencies down because this is where the vocal's at, right? And if the vocal's there, we want it to really cut through, and I feel like it's competing a little bit. So I just make it a little bit darker. You can obviously go like this and just cut it, and then you're going to get that underwater vibe with the synth, which I think will sound dope. So it's just about separating, and that's where your vocals are kind of, their sweet spot's probably like 2 to 5K, but they're coming through from, 200 hertz all the way up to, around 10K or whatever. But the sweet spot of the vocals would be there, that brightness. So I'd pull that synth down. I'd love to hear this track again when you fix those things up, if you fix those up, and then spiking the vocal a little bit. But the vocal sounds dope, a lot of energy. I really, really like it. So that's kind of my 2 bob for that track. Yeah, and I want the kick to hit more. Does that make sense? And I just think the synth being open and bright the whole time gets a bit tiring. So you could definitely play with the filter of pulling that up and down in the chorus. Pull it up in the chorus, creates excitement. Pull it down in the verse, creates some suspense and mystery, and just like pulls it back. Just needs a little bit of variety. And it can be, you don't have to change stuff much. It can just be done with a filter. Guys, I'm very close to wetting my pants, so I will have to go for a toilet break very quickly. I want to get to the next track. So I'm going to play this again from the start. If you guys have any feedback, tell us what you think. For the kick and bass, try side chaining the low end on the bass to the low end of the kick. Exactly. I'll go back through it tonight, bro. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're streaming again tomorrow, so you can send it through tomorrow. We got Thursday and Friday stream. I'm going to play it one more time, and then Lincoln, my brother. Give it up for Dylan. We're going to get to Lincoln next on the track. Going to play this. I'm going to go for a quick toilet break. Give me 2 minutes, fam. You're being great. I appreciate you. I do. I'm going to be with you in a second, sir.
I'm gonna lean, yeah, lean, yeah. I'm gonna drink, I'm gonna be, yeah, I'm gonna your bitch, yeah. She getting beat, yeah. I'm gonna lean, yeah, lean, yeah. I'm gonna drink, I'm gonna be, yeah, I'm your bitch, yeah. She getting beat, yeah. I'm gonna lean, yeah, lean, yeah. I'm gonna drink, I'm gonna be, yeah, I'm your bitch, yeah. She getting beat, yeah. I'm gonna lean, yeah, lean, yeah. I'm gonna drink, I'm gonna be, yeah, I'm your bitch, yeah. She getting beat, yeah.
I got drugs, yeah. I'm on drugs, yeah. Shorty bouncing on his dick look like a bug, yeah. I'm the thug, yeah. I'm the fiend, yeah. I can't help it that your girlfriend finds me mean, yeah. We got bitches in the back that make a scene, yeah. We gon' drop 500 on a bitch and make a week, yeah. Come on the couch and blood in the carpet. City boys up, little hood, I started. Might need a black light to see where I parked. The girlie been run off the turf while you saw shit.
I'm gonna lean, yeah, lean. I'm gonna drink, I'm gonna drink, I'm gonna be, yeah, deep. I'm gonna deep, I'm into a bitch, yeah. She getting beat, yeah. I'm gonna burn, I'm gonna lean, yeah. I'm gonna drink, I'm gonna be, yeah, deep.
Yeah.
She getting beat.
Right. Lincoln, let's go, brother. All right, let's have a look at your track, my man. So this one. Show. Lincoln, this is called Sky. Here we go. Nice. So Lincoln, this is a sample, right? The sampling. Yeah, look, give it up for Lincoln, fam. It's dope, man. It's dope. The composition's cool. It's got some really nice sounds and vibes. Again, for me, it's just like it's lacking a little bit of firstly, it's lacking reverbs, you know. It's lacking like some flavor. It needs the air. It needs some like kind of sprinkle dust across the top. So for me, it's just like getting some reverbs that really kind of make the stuff float a little bit more. Does that make sense? Chuck it in here. I'll show you kind of what I mean. You know, especially with that piano. I mean, I wouldn't do it on the whole track like I'm doing now, but I would go like this. I'd create a bus. It doesn't matter what door you're working out of. It's all the same, but different. Not. I'd be looking. I have some like presets here. Something like this that I've created. You feel that blanket of reverb that would go over that piano. So it's not just da 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 da, but more kind of. You know, and I even create some movement to my reverbs. Make it breathe. Reverb's underrated, man. Without, becomes quite dry. know what I mean? So I think the production is cool and the sample's cool. I just think it needs a little bit more attention to detail when it comes to adding some of the flavor in, and the reverb is the flavor, man. Just that's what I feel is lacking. You get me? You get my drift, man? I think that's it. I think it's good. Just add a little bit more attention to pushing things back a little bit. Make it a bit more three-dimensional. It sounds a little bit 2D. It sounds a little bit dry for me. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, there's this. That's my favorite sample. Yeah, no stress, bro. Keep sending stuff through. I want to hear the progress. You know, we're just getting started. We're just building the community. We got time. So I would just keep sending stuff through. Let me know your updates. Let me hear it. Let's hear the progress. But yeah, it just needs a little bit of space. The musicianship's good. You know, that xylophone or marimba is beautiful, but it definitely needs something to let it glide. A nice decay on it. Yeah, that sound there was a little bit bright. I just take the edge off it. Nice, bro. It's nice. What can I say? All right, fam. How you feeling? You know, we've done a little hour of some tips and bits and bobs. Let's see. I think that's all the tracks that we're sharing for today, which is, you know, it's a beautiful thing, guys. Give yourselves a round of applause. I appreciate you. I do. Some fire there. There's some talent in this community, man. I'm not surprised. All right, so, you know, Georgie boy, we can look at your track if you're still in the room, brother, if you want to do that. Let me know if that's something that you're keen on. Otherwise, we can, what I'm thinking is getting into, you know, seeing as there's a few samplers in the room, I could get into my 70s sample, which I made the other day. I haven't mixed it yet, and I do need to mix it. And then we can just literally go through my process of how I do it. It's everything that I'm telling you guys that needs more of. So you could actually see it in the flesh. See it in the flesh. That just reminds me of like some Will Ferrell-ish. I think it was in Step Brothers when he saw the drum kit. Something like that. Okay, we don't need to say this. Don't say. What other sounds we got here? Got Bummer.
Flawless victory.
I mean, we love those. That's my sad. Oh, my gangster music. I could probably do that for a long time without getting bored. That music's got so much swag. Imagine if you made that. West Coast. I want one of those ringer things. Like blah, 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 blah. I love that, man. All right, let's get into it. So this was the vibe that I made the other day. Actually, no, I think this is actually the mixed one. Oh yeah, that was not it. But that is the 70 samples I made. Easy, bro. Let me know when you're here. Here we got those reverbs. It's all live. I think we made this live on Monday. I think it was this week or maybe last week. We made it, mixed it. I mean, vocals on, you know, if you like Mario Luciano, vocals, baby. Vocals make it. Where are we? Latin gangster. I do need help making, you know, getting better names. Once a community builds, we can get some better names for these samples. Rose Kelly, how you doing? We're on Twitch. Come join us. Guys, if you're not on Discord, make sure you join the Discord channel. Chuck us a follow on Twitch as well. That's going to help us keep doing what we're doing, baby. All right, let's have a look at this one. This has no mixing yet. This is all just the live instrumentation. Right. This is one of my favorite samples so far. I'm all about the claps. I love the claps. So this is basically a sample without, you know, any flavor at the moment. I'm just going to get into mixing, fam. Ask questions, do what you got to do. Let's finish. Done here is gone into the V76. The preamp from the 70s. It's UAD. Turn up the gain. Night and day. Through some compression. Fairchild tube amp was used in the 70s heaps. Bit of volume, so I'll turn it up. Oh, yeah, man, you're just looking at my... You're just looking at my face. Man, I'm glad you're here because I just would have kept it on my face. Here we go. Let's, That's every time I do something stupid. Oh, man. Irish Step's so bad. Bro, you're at work and you're streaming? Man, that's love. What job are you doing that you can just sit there streaming, my brother? That's a good job. We'll take that. So if we have a look here, this is the V76, okay? I've just turned up the gain. Okay, and then if we go to our Fairchild, little bit of compression. These add a lot of flavor as well. You know, there's transparent compressors and there's musical compressors. Musical compressors add flavor. Thickens it up a little bit. This is just to like bump up my volume. That gives me headroom. So I've got like minus 8 dB, minus 5 dB headroom, and this just like pumps it up. So I can hear basically. Furniture moving at the moment. First customer cancel. Next one is still 30-minute drive. Oh, sweet. So you're in the car. I am quite sure that you are not driving and Twitch streaming. You must be passenger. I hope you're passenger, bro. Okay, so let's look at our congas here, okay? I've just done some EQ. And then I got the LA3A. So it just like gives me a bit more texture on all the hand movements and slaps and gives us a more even performance. We lose a bit of energy when we take that off. I haven't added any reverb yet. I've just kind of imagined that the band use the same reverb on percussion of the guitar. I kind of like to... I use a few different ones, man. Not everything the same, but I won't use lots and lots of reverbs. I'm trying to think like, okay, are they all in the same room? So I'm trying to think like that. Like, where is everyone seated in the room as if it was a live recording studio? So these guys are sitting in the middle of the room. You know, clave guy's a little bit to the left. Babassa guy's a little bit to the right. Mr. Frog is like in the middle. I can't remember the name of that instrument. We'll get it one day, but he's Mr. Frog for now. Go-Go Bell, a bit more to the left. Standing next to clave guy, of course. And the guy with Mr. Shaky Shells, he's a little bit to the right, next to Kabasa guy. There's no reverb, this is just all my room, dry. Okay, and all I've done here is I've just EQ'd these guys. Really basic, get rid of what we don't need, so it's like the low end in the room. Have a look here. Here's sound being produced. Really low end, it's not necessary, we don't need it. But, you know, after like 20 tracks altogether, it starts to clog up and add muddiness to the mix, which we don't want, okay? So once we got all that stuff, just percussion, please. I'm going to get into my clap land. Love myself a good clap. You know, I'm thinking, okay, those guys are the guitarists on the side of the room or something. Spread those claps to the side. Probably don't need to do it so much. A little bit extreme. And I can make them center. It's a bit cluttered. I like to spread it a bit. Sounds better on the ears already. Okay, so from there, I do want to EQ the. See here. All that rubbish down the bottom. Obviously too much. That's where the good stuff is, okay? So I'm gonna go here, rinse and repeat. I did different claps, so some were like, you know, seal claps, of course. And some were... So I get different claps. I get the illusion that everyone has their own style of clap, obviously. I got excited and I said, "Oh, I don't speak Spanish." Very limited with... I know, ole! And, what else do I know? Oh, God. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Yo... What's my name in Spanish? Oh, God. Yo quiero uno cola, por favor. Can I have a Coke, please? That's all I knew how to say when I was over there. Because, you know, I wanted a Coke. It was important to learn that line. Okay, so we go back to where we're at now. So what I can do is I can say, let's say all the percussion went through one tape machine, okay? All right, so I'm not putting it, I need that one. I'm not putting it through each one. A bit bright. the distortion. You can distort different parts of the frequency. If I wanted to, you know, saturate the top end, you could mix. Brings out the claps a bit more. I keep cutting out. I'm going to dip, but I'll tune in tomorrow. No stress, homie. Thanks for coming. Catch you, brother. That's out for Money Reese. Appreciate you, dude, for tuning in. Take care. All right, so we're going to go here. We're going to start adding some verbs. I appreciate that, homie. I appreciate you coming through, man. I got you boys. I promise. You guys, we're gonna make this community kick ass. We're all gonna learn how to make our beats hit. No, I'm just gonna share everything I know, man. That's what I want to do. I want to build community and just drop all the gems. Show you guys what I'm doing, where I'm at, and you know, I just want you guys to level up as well. All right, so from here, I'm going to start adding some verbs over the whole thing. So the first one I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in a chamber room, okay? Do I have a pre? So, as I said, I like accents. Please don't call me racist because I'm not. Everyone in my family is from all over the world, but I do love Indian accents. I think it's mostly because from, what was that movie? Madagascar. You know the guy in Madagascar that speaks like this? Come on, my friends, let's go. He cracks me up. I think that's one of my favorite accents. I haven't nailed it, but I'll get there. Okay, so let's go. I don't think I made a preset for this. Sweet. So let's just go open it up. Universal. What did I say before? Capital Chambers, where we're going. Sweet. All right. I like this mic, old school mic. And I just need to pick which room I like. So I'm going to go extreme, okay? Oops, system overload. Thank you. I think I either pick 2 or 4 usually. And I make the width a bit small. I don't want it super wide. Mix 100 because it's on a bus. Go this mic, and we can adjust where the mics sit in the room as well. Yeah, that's more intimate, bit closer. That gives us more of the room. And then I'm just going to clean it up with some EQ. Don't want it too bright. And then I can adjust how much of that I want in. See, that just feels terrible now. That feels really good. And then if I want to put another reverb, I can. But I feel like that feels really good. So then I would have something like an EMT 140, which we spoke about before. Let's get our bass happening. Get rid of that for now. So the way that I program the bass is I'll go through a set tape. Out. So it gives it a bit more gives it some flavor. Oxide tape machine if I need. Don't think that works. Ordered. I think the one's enough, so I'm not going to go through that. I'm going to go through you. What's up, No H2O? How you doing, brother? What we can do is to get a bit more of the mids out. I like to do this. I learned from Jason Joshua. So I'll use like a pedal and I'll saturate it, but I don't use it too much. Yeah, it just depends. Like you could use it and then freeze the track. You know what I mean? If it takes up too much CPU. Like if my CPU is bugging out, like because I have so many things open right now, it's definitely. Let's you know what. Speaking of which, let's shut a few things down. But yeah, it does take up a lot of CPU. Good for now. But yeah, you can always freeze, or you can bounce them. You know what I did when I didn't have a computer with enough specs is I would bounce it in place. You know what I mean? So if you want to use the cassette and then bounce it in place, does that make sense? So you use a cassette and then you bounce it down. So it's like you print it with that flavor. That becomes the bass. So that would be a good way to do it. I used, like back in the day, I was using a Studer tape machine. It just took up all my CPU. Hold on, it's getting hot in here. Totally inappropriate sound for taking off a jacket, but okay. So yeah, basically I would bounce stuff down because I didn't have the CPU for it. So sometimes that's what you got to do. If it makes it sound better, you do it. I mean, I used to bounce everything down to tape. It took me an extra 2 hours because I didn't have enough DSP, which is like UAD juice, to use all the plugins open at once. But like I said, stepping stones. I'm like, okay, I'm bouncing everything to tape. It sounds better. I can't not use it now. So that's what you got to do. I don't know if that's the best advice, but that it sounds good, bro. Makes you sound better. Then make it happen, man. So yeah, anyway, I would do some mid-side. So I get like something like this. And I'm saturating, I EQ the pedal. So I'm saturating just this middle bit. See how that brings out. Out. With. I'm going to turn it off and you'll hear the difference. Just want to saturate this area. That just gives us a little bit more juice, especially in small speakers. We're going to hear that much more clearly which is the key. You know, most people like mix and then they're like, sounds terrible in the car. That's because our cars don't have the bottom end. I'll turn it off in the mix. So it's really small, but it just gives us a bit of juice in the mids there. Dry. The reverb is flavor. You got to think of reverb as a color. Totally is. Okay, so now we'll go guitar. This is most exciting for me, like getting guitars done, because they're juicy and beautiful. Group. Got a lot of guitars. Gonna rack stack. Okay. And then from here I have a guitar 70s vibe, I call it. All right, so I'm going through like a tape machine here. This is to saturate. Okay. So what that's doing is bringing out harmonics and other flavors that we wouldn't usually hear in the guitar. So where the energy lies is around here. And what saturation and tape machines are doing, they're bringing those things out. So that's if I go extreme. You can see. So have a look what happens as I push it. Gonna slowly push. Look at, I'm pointing to the screen like you can see it. Look over here. Okay, watch what happens. So it starts pushing the energy up of those upper harmonics, and it gives us a richer sound that cuts through. And I've got the natural buzz of the mic or whatever, which I like. It's fine. Off. On. I have the English is a difficult language for me too. I have the J37 tape from Waves, but I never figured out how to properly use it. Every time I run through the presets, they come out very crunchy. Even working from default and playing with the buttons, it never sounds good. Yes, agreed. I will open it now, okay? Now, of the tape machines of Waves, J37 is definitely not my favorite. Exactly, Lincoln. Kramer tape is better. Okay, Kramer tape. Look, the UAD stuff is superior, hands down. But the Kramer is the better of the two. So let me have a look for J. Let's do an A/B comparison. How do you do? While you're waiting. Man, I wish that song went. While you're waiting. F-G-H-I, Cray. Okay. Great. Told you my alphabet's not fantastic. Okay, so we got these two boys here, side by side. You know, this one was intimidating for me when I first saw it because there's just so much going on, man. So what I would do first is I am going to separate out and in, okay? Because that pulls your volume down while you saturate. We're going to go 15 inches per second. So what happens is 7.5 moves the tape slower, 15 moves it faster. So think of it as the higher the IPS, which is inches per second, 15 inches per second or 7.5 inches per second, the better quality sound. Okay, so 30 inches per second is higher quality, then there's mid, and then there's 7.5, it's like lo-fi, okay, hi-fi and lo-fi. But it gives us some natural compression and tape saturation and blah, 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 blah. Okay, so let's drive the input here a bit. Obviously, it gives us loudness, but it is bringing the upper harmonics in. So you need enough headroom. which means if your waves are too big, you're not going to have anywhere to move, okay? So if I turn this off, bringing out these upper harmonics, making them sweet and delicious. There's a lot of other things here like delays. Which, between you and me, I've never used in my life, so... but then you have saturation over here as well, which gives me crunchy sounds. I've never used it. You got some wow. Quite nice when it's slow. Then you get a bit of flutter. Let's turn this off. Never heard the delay in any old school tracks unless I'm not. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't. The delay doesn't work for this type of stuff, I would say. Without. So it is adding flavor. Chuck it on. Okay, turn that off. Let's go Kramer. Same deal. These guys are linked, so record level, playback level. My advice is always like push it as hard as you can, pull it back to where it sounds nice. 7.5, slow, 15, faster. Delay, feedback. So it's quite subtle. Without still get some nice results. And look, J37 didn't do bad on this one, man. Turn it off. Kramer. Stewed up. So stewed is more clean, and you know, it in guitars you use RC20 cassette or no? Yes, so we're getting to that, definitely. Right, so you can use either of these for tape saturation. Okay, so stewed up. So you know, if we want more flavor, go cassette. What I would do is I usually copy what I'm using, so it's all going through the same flavor. Does that make sense? Warms it up a little bit and takes some of the peaks out for me. The Kramer seems more straightforward, all for simplicity. Yeah, you know, like whatever gets you the result the fastest, bro. I mean, that's the answer. And whatever flavor you like. For me, this is really, can be really subtle or really extreme. I vibe the cassette player. say we have those, 2 tape machines. You don't always have to use everything on everything. But I did need more juice, so I had to push it. Yeah, it's really nice together. Whoa, I wouldn't use a static here. I don't want to build up too much. Now we can add wow and flutter from here, but I'd probably go back to now the icing on the cake combination. Yeah, they are fire. I agree. Turn these off. So you can see it's subtle, but it's beautiful. Yes, Waves Factory cassette. Man, it's my favorite. And it looks great too. It's nice with a bit of, brightens it up a bit. Okay, so let's go into EQ. So I'd probably do the EQ. Oh, we can try together. Let's try. Very beautiful. Saturate that a bit more. Sounds better. Gets rid of some of the hiss at the top. Low there. It up a bit. It's beautiful. And then if I wanted to add some EQ points, I like to use the Neve 1073. You can use the Shep 73 or the Neve 1073 or the 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 73. Did I say 73 enough? Anything that is kick-ass, all right? So I would definitely use some EQ on this. We can try. Just a little bit of sprinkle on it, you know what I mean? Turn this off. I mean, it almost sounds like a harp. It's just an acoustic, nylon acoustic guitar. It's beautiful, If I take all these guys off, it's still, the source of the sound is still beautiful. But we slowly stack them up, and it should be subtle. We shouldn't be making crazy changes. Oh. Damn. Beautiful, okay? Now, microshift, I love microshift. It's not really something that was used then. But, you know, if I was just making a fire sample and I didn't care about, like, it being made in the 70s, I would use this. Gives us beautiful stereo field. But what we're going to use is we're going to go to our bus now. And we're going to sprinkle some of the... Okay, I haven't named it. Capital Chambers. I want things to be in the same room. Actually, I lied to you. The first thing I want to add, this is like my secret weapon. It's one of my favorite plugins. Okay, I'm going to go. Hey, if you're in the house, say ho. We've got a few more people in the house, which is lovely. So I use one called Echo Rec. Oh man, this was the here we go. We're talking about delay. This was the delay that was used in like Pink Floyd. It's from the 70s. Super, super dope by a company called Pulsar. Firstly, it looks crazy sexy. Would you agree? And on top of that, it's incredible. It's so good. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to show you. I'm going to sprinkle some of this on the guitars. Now, obviously, that's not the right timing, but I'll just go through some presets. That one's beautiful. That's obviously a Pink Floyd preset. And here you have so many amazing functions. You can drive it. You got obviously mix, wet, dry, feedback, your amounts of delays, so how many times it delays, disc speed, fast, slow. You got the tone, treble, bass, condition. It's super dope. You can have mint, really good quality, or a used, old school, crappy sounding delay. It's not crappy, it's beautiful. And then you have different types of echoes. Even got instructions on it, and you can drive. Stereo drift means the left and the right signal are not exactly the same. It's fantastic. Like just a little kind of delay, a little slappy delay on it. I just love the old school flavor of this. I'm in love with this plugin. I actually got this for free through my Mix with the Masters. Woohoo! Mix with the Masters. If you got a subscription, you can download this guy for free. Super, super dope. My gangster plugin. There we go. This. Like one of the most underrated. I'll turn it off. I really love it. Okay, so we got that. I think I've told you how much I love that one. Okay, from there, I'm going to go... We can try Capital Chambers. Little bit of Capital Chambers to make it in the same room, and then what I want to do is I want to go through EMT 140. Here it is. So you got A, B, C. That's the size of the reverb. So A is smaller room, B is bigger, C big, and then you can adjust how long the decay is. So here you have the width, And then you have wet, dry, or you can just make it 100% wet. Because I have it on a bus, it's 100% wet. And then I'm going to blend it in as I please. For me, the width is a little bit wide. Beautiful, beautiful plate reverb, which was common in the 70s, the 140. Compliments of Al Hug. I don't want things to be too wide, but I do like I like a little bit of width. You know what I'm saying? Now, how beautiful does that sound? Can I get a hell yeah in the chat room? I mean, it sounds like a harp. Al Hug uses it. This is like Al Hug's favorite plugin. And you can understand why. Hell yeah. MQ, what's up, brother? Yeah. Love some with. Hey, fam, go follow my boy MQ. He's doing some beautiful things, and he did a full Kanye review. I did get the start of it. I couldn't watch all of it because obviously Kanye's album is like 2 hours long, and I asked him, how did you enjoy the Kanye album? And he said, no, it was nice, and I'm having another listen. And he asked me how I enjoyed it, and my answer was, I'm halfway through and I'm still waiting for the beat to drop. Yeah, it was a little bit for me it was a little bit sad. It was a little bit of a bummer. I haven't listened to the rest of the album. I'm still waiting for the beat to drop. I love everything Kanye. How can you not like Kanye? I love Kanye. Kanye loves Kanye. But it's, for me, I don't know. I'm just waiting for, look, I'm not a holy man. Do I believe in God? Maybe that's for another Twitch stream. But the last album was very churchy, and I know Kanye's going to church at the moment, and I love a big choir, but I don't know. I'm like, I love the tracks like, she take my money, and, touch the sky, and all that good, stuff where I'm just like, oh, it makes you make that, that nasty face and screws it up, and I'm not getting that from the album at the minute, but maybe because I haven't listened to everything, and I need to give it a little bit more of a chance. See what happens. Maybe I'm going to feel a little bit of this after. I hope so. We'll see how we go. Anyway, let's get straight back to it. What do you say? Are you guys vibing this? I hope this is helping you out. I love this stuff, and there is no secret here, man. It's like getting to know your plugins. And I went through the studio because one of my boys here has a Beatles book, and I'm like, what mics were they using? Were they using this, and how were they? It's like thick. We love wide and thick. No stress, bro. We'll do a collab. I'm just learning about the word multi-stream. It's like multi-stream. And I'm trying to figure out how to do that because I have some ideas moving forward with Twitch about, obviously, like, I would love to just vibe with you on a Twitch stream and build our audiences together. And my casa is your casa, and I'm happy to Twitch with anyone, man. And then I have some ideas around some collabs and stuff. Not next week, but I think the week after, I'm going to be collabing with a homie who learned production from me, but he's his own type of goat. And let's casa collaborate. I agree. And I lost my train of thought because I was like, a Jew and a Muslim walk into a bar. I'm like, let's do it, brother. My casa is your casa. Casa collaborate. That's the one I wanted.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, for me, oh, God, so many thoughts shoot through my head. I lose my train of thought. Yeah, anyway, not next week, but the week after. Next week, you guys are just going to be sending me samples. I want you guys to work on your samples. I'm going to be flipping your samples. It's going to be you and me. We're going to...
Flawless victory.
Yeah, we're going to make it gangster. And I just want to hear what you guys are doing. I love the sample. Guys, yo, Lincoln, brother, no H2O. I love your samples. I do. I love those samples. But we just want to sprinkle a little bit of this something that we have on here because I just think it's going to add that extra flavor. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we're going to keep mixing, but not, man, so many tangents. Not next week, but the week after. I'm going to collaborate with my homie, Saint Prince. He's an artist in his own right. He's getting hundreds of thousands of streams. He's killing it. He learned mixing with me and some production stuff a few years back. And bro, he's on his own, crushing it. You know, I'm really proud of him. And he's doing his own thing, and he's just killing it. He's got merch. He's got followers. He's got girls screaming his name. And I think he's going to do really well because he's super determined and he works super hard. So I want to get him on the stream, and I actually want to write a song. Whether or not he uses it on his album is up to him. But I want to write a song live. So we're going to do that not next week, the week after, when I learn to multi-study. Okay? So that'll be something to look forward. But we're going to figure out, I need to figure out the technical detail. Because as you can see, your boy's been working hard with all these different screens and streams and, hey, let's get back to mixing. But MQ, I appreciate you being here, man, and let's build. Let's build. Okay, so anyway, back to EMT 140. Yes, correct. Our Hug loves this play, uses it a lot. And who doesn't love this play? So if I take my verbs off, still beautiful. I have my my first one, which is the echo rec. Gives me a bit of space and just a bit of vintage analog goodness. Very subtle. Can you hear the difference? I'll turn it up. It just sounds so vintagey, you know? It's got that, like, I can, like, hold the tape and slow it down, which just makes me very excited. Come on, man. I mean, how cool is that? Look, as soon as my subscription for Mix with the Masters finishes, I'm going to be buying that plugin because it's dope. It's super dope, as you can obviously hear. If you're not a fan, you're crazy. I'm going to turn it down a little bit, but it just gives me that good. And then if we go to, say, Capital Chambers, a beautiful chamber echo, and I've got my percussion in there, so if we play a percussion. Yo, good. We're on Twitch, come join us. Twitch.tv/SpikeLeoMusic. Come hang. Now, like I said, guys, the reverb makes everything. And if you're up in the room, say hey, fam. You know, we're just trying to build this community. We're trying to spread the love, spread the sugar. I've fallen madly in love with streaming, and I'm just madly in love to be building community. And you guys, you're getting it all for free, man. There's no subscriptions or any of that stuff. I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to have you guys here. So if you're in the house, say hey, and feel free to chuck us a follow on Twitch, and you can go to our Discord channel. My bot hasn't posted for a while. Bless he. Bless Mr. Bot. But this is the Discord channel where we can, you know, collab. You can send beats. We're going to be collabing with the community. You know, what's going to happen is, my vision is we're going to build together. We're going to be building tracks. I'm in this phase right now where I'm trying to make as many samples as I want. I'm sending them out to big producers who I've been connecting with over the past 16 or so months, and I have their emails addresses, so I'm just sending stuff off. And I'm not greedy, man. I got no ego here. So if we collab together, you're gonna get a cut. You know, like if I make a beat or we sample together or whatever, I just want to be a part of it. I feel like we can pull each other up and we can do this stuff together. And, I was lying in bed last week. This is day 5. And before I think day 1 or 2, I'm just like, okay, I know what I need to do. It's like, it's not just the Spike show. This is the Spike Leo squad show, where we basically want to build community, and I want to be able to offer value. Because if I'm not offering any value, what the hell am I doing? So I just want to share what I'm doing, and I want to do it live, and I want to share this experience. And, I built a small Melbourne community, which is dope, and we're locked down for like, God knows how much longer. We're like in year 2 of lockdown. But, hi, Fuffy, how you doing? I love you. But, this is something that we can grow together on an international scale. Back to it, fam. So that's one guitar. That's like my main guitar. And then we got these guys on the sides. They're sitting to the right. Little bit bright up here, so I'm going to pull this down. And I think I'm going to EQ these guys separately. So let's get the first one. And what I'm going to use, this is like the cheat code of getting rid of, more like resonances that are hurting the ears. But Soothe 2 is like my baby. So if we go there, acoustic guitar, bit too percussive, no, not really. Right, yeah. On. Oh, it's the wrong one. Oh. I'm looking for the point. Is. It's like 4K and sounds like 2K. And then we're going to adjust. See, look at the difference there. Get rid of that harshness a little bit. I don't think it'll be as bad. Yeah, I don't feel like I need it on that one. take all the good off. Still beautiful, just don't have space. Have a listen to our guitars. Leave some of that low end in there. Left side. And this is just kind of accompanying that guitar. It's a little bit below. It just thickens it up a bit. I think I prefer the higher one. Let's have it. Alright, so we're getting a little bit hot, so let's just pull everything fraction. Make sure I got headroom -5, that'll do. Let's put this back on. Alright, so we got our piano. If you're in the house, say hey. So let's, you know what, guys? I'm going to run this and I'm going to go take a pee. Because I deserve it. I deserve to go pee. I mean, my two biggest things in the studio is like food and needing to pee, which I feel like slow me down. But if I don't do them, I probably am not going to be able to function at full capacity. So I leave you with this for now. Because I'm worth it. Maybe it's Maybelline. That's like something that I think my dad would go see. Come on, Spook, come with me. And I'd be like, Oh, GTA. All right, I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna play the whole loop so you can hear it in its entirety. And then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna finish mixing it. Okay, bear with me. You guys are beautiful. Thank you very much. I will be right back. Trying to get those guitars out. Don't know why I'm really attracted to that sound. You can hear it's not perfect, but that's what makes it perfect, that it's not perfect. Oh gosh, this is the acoustic guitar. Not mine. It's from next door, but it's beautiful. I was basically just going. You can't do that for long until your arm falls off. Not sure how you practice. That was just me getting my picking arm going cray. All right, let's keep getting into it. So what I like to do as I mix, fam, I like to color code. And the reason that I like to color code is so I know where I've been, where I came from, and where I'm going. Because if you do not color code, you may come back to remix and you may not know where you are. So you may start changing things. Know what I mean? So I want to make sure we keep track of what we're doing. And slowly, you will understand that different colors mean different things. So for me, it's, red means done. I looked at it. When I'm doing mixes for samples, for songs, it don't really matter because I go through each section. Even if I have mixed the drums, you understand? I still go bit by bit and go, okay, I looked at this, color. You have a color, I have a color. Colors for everyone, okay? Anyway. Oh God, those, I'm getting comfortable if accents start coming out. It's awkward. Sucker blur! Yes, that reminds me of Beauty and the Beast. Has anyone else here grown up on Disney? Because I feel like, we grasp our personality from the TV shows we watch. Most of my life was quoting The Simpsons. And then the other part of my life was quoting Family Guy. And now I'm just like a disgusting mix of like Netflix and Prime, and I've rewatched all of Disney again. Hey, wait. Let's have a moment here. That's the wrong music. Wait, where's my moment music? There we go. Okay, so the other day, I watched Cruella. Has anyone in the chat seen Cruella? Come on, baby, talk to me. Anyone in the chat seen Cruella on Disney or any other platform? I don't really care. Because I want to give 10 stars to Cruella. Yeah, man, that stuff was cray-cray. Like, seriously, cray-cray. And a round of applause because the acting was off the hook. It was off the hook. And I was amazed. I was actually amazed. The storyline was I didn't think I was going to like it. I was like, my sister's like, you have to watch Cruella. And I did. And I was captivated the whole time. It was like movie of the year. Georgie boy, you're back, brother. Nice to see you, my man. I'm going to send you stems to a beat later today, brother. Still need to make space on my drive. No stress. You make space. I reckon, like, believe it or not, I'm going to another thought now. Twitch streaming is tiring, like crazy tiring. You do 3-4 hours. And I remember yesterday, I was like, I got a bunch of work to do. And I finished streaming, and I think I sat here for 10 minutes like this. Because you're talking for 4 or 5 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. It's like, you're kind of like, anyway, you're not interested in that. You're definitely interested in my movie review of Cruella. Go watch that ish because it was fabulous. It was really fabulous. Acting is crazy. The music was like all 70s music, crazy. Emma Stone, Emma Thompson, anyone with the name Emma in that movie was just like, I think I'm going to watch it again. That's how much I liked it. I remember when I watched movies like Inception. Damn, with Leonardo DiCaprio. I was like, that was, and The Matrix. I mean, it's not like Matrix level or Inception level because those movies were like, changed the game. But Cruella was like a movie worth watching, man. The entire stream is interesting. Which stream? My stream? Georgie boy, my stream? Are we talking about my stream? Or wait, just like Netflix streaming? Yeah, but Cruella was a great movie. I would go watch it. I'm not a paid sponsor for Cruella, nor will I ever be, but I would go watch it. All right, let's get back to mixing. I hope you guys are having a good time. Got some munchies. What are you guys eating while you're watching? Anything tasty? Care to virtually share it with me and give me a little bit of what your flavor is? Oh, bro, Georgie boy. I appreciate that. I'm gonna get emotional. Maybe not. But I really do appreciate. I appreciate the love, and I just want these streams to be entertaining. I want to talk about whatever, I mean, it's music at the end of the day. That's what we're going to be talking about because I'm a music producer. That's what I do. But, I like to talk about whatever's on your mind, whatever you guys are going through. If you want to yell and heckle at me, by all means. So we got this lovely, luscious piano. Where do I chuck it? Doesn't sound good in the guitar rig. I'm going to have to do it. But double bass, I probably have to put this by itself, I guess, or I can do I use bro, do you use VST instruments besides Mellotron? Everything that you see in front of you here is all live instrumentation. So I used, can you? Full screen mode. That's my sound effects. So over here, that was a congas for the track. And then I use that guitar on the floor. On to double bass. Tapping the bass. That's what I use, a double bass. Now listen, I just learnt to play double bass, and by learn, I still don't know what I'm doing. I just, the first time I played the double bass, my fingers all blistered up. It is just crazy hard, and you got to find the notes, and but I'm still going at it, and I just love the sound. Al Hug actually said to me, he's like, I recorded with a Hofner. It's like a fake Hofner. It's like a Joffner. Hello, Joffy. It's a Joffner, not a Hofner. I can't remember what the name of the Hofner ripoff is, but I recorded Hofner because I like the Beatles and I love that. I played I think once in the studio I had like a $10,000, $16,000 real Hofner from the 70s, and I played it and it changed my life. I was like, oh my God, again. But it was like the best bass sound I've ever heard. It was just full and delicious and lush, flat wound strings, if that means anything to you. But he said to me, Bikey boy, which is not his accent. Everyone's English for me. When someone's talking, it's English. Bikey boy, why don't you try some double bass? And double bass will make this track sound much better. And I did. And I said, but Al Hug, I've never played double bass before. Said, try these techniques. Don't pluck it, but more just pull it to the side. And it makes a difference. And it sounds so good. And not everyone, this is not my double bass. It's just next door. It's not even a great double bass. Probably worn and torn, but it sounds so good. As you can see here. For me, it's the, oh, Streamlabs. I lost you for a second. I thought I just closed down Twitch. For me, it's the sliding that does it for me. That sliding, that desperation of Spike trying to find the note. You hear that? That's please get it right. That's probably like take 20 there. So sometimes I'm just practicing for ages until I get it. And other times, if I was really struggling, I struggle, but I'm not really struggling. If I was really struggling with, I think one of the other tracks, like I was trying to replace the bass, and the bass I was moving around really fast. And I was trying to get the same bass line on the double bass, and I can't do it because I'm not a double bass player. So I just played section by section, chopped it all up, put it together, and it sounded believable. But sometimes, you don't have to be, and by all means, it helps if you are a great musician. If you are Al Hug, that helps. Because he's a shit hot he's a really good musician, man. I'm not the best musician, but I'm really good at playing everything quite averagely, but I'm a much better producer than I am a musician. So I know how to fake it in a sense, but I can really stick things together nicely and make it sound believable. So for me, that's kind of the advantage. You don't need to be a great musician if you can be a great producer, because you can really pull things together nicely. All right, let's move on. I'm slowing down because I love a good talk. Okay, piano. So we're going to do the same things. I'm going to go put it through the Studer. Oh yeah, I didn't answer your question. Do you use VST instruments besides Mellotron? So everything is instrumentation. I don't have like a xylophone or a marimba. And I sometimes want a live piano sound. So I will use VSTs, but I bought the Al Hug VSTs. So Al Hug's actually sampled his actual xylophone in there, and I think he's like a professional marimba player. He's had lessons and he's done a lot of jazz study in jazz, chord progressions and stuff like that. So for me, it's like using his sounds are the next closest thing. So if I'm using Mellotron, it's actually real sampled instruments. And for this, that's the vibe I want. I do want to buy a Mellotron. That is a synth that's on my list that I'm madly in love with. And firstly, I don't have space for it. I don't know if you can see. If I can turn my screen a little bit, have a look at this. Oh shit, that's a bad idea. Okay. No room here. I don't know if I'd like stick it on the wall, but I really do want a Mellotron. I just don't know my computer off the table there. Yeah, I don't know where to put it. But even the Mellotron's not like a real Mellotron. It's like you buy the Mellotron, you get an SD card with the sounds in it. So I asked Mario Luciano actually about the Mellotron. And I said one of the questions I wanted to ask him was like, you know, the Mellotron's just an SD card with sounds. It's not a real Mellotron with the sounds on tape. And he said to me, yeah, but when you have the Mellotron, what you're running it through is completely different. I didn't think about that. But if I had a Mellotron, I'd be running it through my, this little, there it is. Little red thing here is a Le Chappelle 992EG. There it is. It's a stereo preamp. It is gorgeous. It's a boutique preamp. There's not a whole lot of them, but I fell in love with it because my good friend Gerard Sadu, who's a mix engineer as well, had one first, and I heard it, and I was like, damn, it looks lovely. It's big, and it sounds great. It's got a whole bunch of tubes in it. So you get this tube, you know, good, and we got a tape machine. We got a, tape machine's pulling that chorus echo down. Hold on, fam. So yeah, we got a chorus echo, and you know, we got like a whole bunch of stuff that it would be going through, and I got pedals, and so when you think about it like that, you know, it's going to sound different to me just playing the Arturia Mellotron, and I could take the Arturia Mellotron and run it through all that stuff, but I probably won't. And the other cool thing with the Mellotron is that you can actually drop your own samples in here, obviously, because I'm using a lot of Al Hug stuff. You can see drop your samples there. You can play with the samples and get the flavor of the, I keep pointing to the screen like you guys are here, but you can get the flavor of the, Mellotron. You can get like the tape saturation and the flutter, and it's crazy. You know, it's beautiful. You can chuck them actually in yourself and use them. How y'all doing, guys? You know, if you're just joining us, welcome. And please feel free to follow me on Twitch. I'm trying to build. I got to build before we can like make it official. I got to get 50 followers. I think we just reached 50 followers yesterday, but I just want to keep building the followers. So feel free to do a free follow on Twitch and join our Discord channel. Should be a link in the chat. If you don't have one, let me know. But let's get back to this piano. So if we have a look here, hope that answered your question, Jay. Under the hood. Definitely need some EQ here. I don't want all this low end, really. Don't have room for it with all the guitars. Oh, didn't mean. Okay, sounds nice. What we don't need, let's see. That pianist is off to the right. Yeah. Yeah, that tames the highs just so beautifully. Give it a little bit of that. Good. Through, want to go through this beat needs Cardi B. Well, you just call her up, bro, and you tell her. I am down. I'd love to get Jack Harlow, man. That's like happy to get. Picking up tubes. Make it a little bit slower release. Slow moving anyway. Let's so I've put the EMT 140 on there, blended it in. Bit of that other layer. Gonna blend that in, percussion, bass. Be standing out, should just be like blending in as part of the band. Sweet. And then we got my boys down here. These guys make it exciting for me. Oh baby, sing to me. And for all of you playing at home, that is mango banana shake. I make it every morning. I don't drink it in the morning. What is it? It's 1:45 in Australia now. So that's kind of like lunch. I have another shake in the bag. I've just got into this. I don't know if it's a good habit or a bad habit, but I drink a coffee in the morning, some water sometimes, and then I don't eat. I don't eat for the whole day. I just come in, I have a shake. I mean, it's kind of eating. It's got a protein, banana, mango, and it does this to my tummy. Then it does this to my tummy. And this. But then after I don't like to eat too much before a Twitch stream because, you know, I might get nervous. I might vom everywhere. Mum's spaghetti on my sweater. Ready. I don't know. This is the most famous lyric ever, which I can't remember, unfortunately. Sad. Okay, let's get back to it, friends. So the vocals. Vocals, man. Vocals. What? I mean, the track's nice without vocals. Hopefully you agree. Maybe not. And, you know, I will send these samples without percussion too. Bit more bass. And I like that things, you know, I like that my double bass playing is a bit crappy because it's a little bit out of tune, if you can hear. Dun, dun, dun. You know, just kind of like a little bit sharp, a little bit flat, but feels good, feels vintagey. And, you know, the vocals are beautiful on top of everything. If I was in the audience, I would be singing la 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 la. You know, and hopefully there'd be like a dope ass rapper over the top. Like Cardi B, yeah, for real, Jack Harlow, or someone would flip it. You know, I don't expect someone to just play it and make a beat over it. I expect someone to get it and just like find one little section and just tear it apart. I find that exciting. Check out Tape Boy, by the way, by Curtis King. When I first downloaded this plugin, I didn't like it because it was sluggish. But he has done a little upgrade. Like those old school tape things. It's a cool plugin. sounds dope. Man, I love that stuff. That sounds sick. So stuff like that, and then halftime is like I want to run it through the tape machine slow, like at 7.5 IPS. And then I want to speed it up and tune it up. I just want to see how that sounds. That's going to be my last experiment. But if we go somewhere like halftime here. Hold on. Takes a second to engage here. How it sounds pitched up. Try again. Pitch it up. I hope someone just like screws it. This is not great for like all the artifacts and stuff to do it that way. I'd probably bounce it down and then speed it up and do it some other ways. But I'm definitely going to play with that once I bounce these out as actual wave files and they're finished. That's the stuff that makes it exciting, you know? Like what is someone creatively going to do with it to flip it? That's exciting. Get back to the vocal. But that's going through Echo Rec, which I told you I'm a big fan of. And you can hear that the vocals are not perfectly tuned, and I think it sounds better that way. Sounds authentic. There's some tuning issues, but by itself I don't like it. In the mix, I actually love it. Capital Chambers, gonna blend that in. You just see that I'm doing the buses here. And then the icing on the cake for me is obviously the EMT 140. By itself, without the effects, with the effects. So the way to blend it in properly is basically you want to just touch it. You don't want it to like be sticking out too much in the mix. But if I take it off, you'll notice it's gone. That's without. That's weird. It just sits in the mix nicer. Now I can give those a bit of tape. And then I'll get my RC20. Yeah, gives a little bit of fairy dust on it. Chuck it in the mix. I've chucked this in the guitar bus basically. And I'm going to put an EMT straight on top of that, so I want it to be washed out a little bit. Universal body. Get rid of some of that resonance off the top. Make you on the flute. Second part of the flute. Oops. Let's have a listen from the top. Then we're going to get to our master. 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me? Hey, hey, hey. 1 2 1 2. Yo, yo, yo. Technical difficulties. That's how we like it. Working. Woo! All right. Thanks, bro, for letting me know. I mean, if 1 2 1 2, can you hear me? Yo, yo, yo. Thank God. I don't know how long that was out for, and there was nothing from my end showing me, but I just turned off UAD. Thanks, UAD. And look, we're back live. I mean, I wasn't saying anything interesting. I was just, hey guys, what are you eating today? What are you up to? What's cracking? Where you all from? Is everyone on the stream right now in Melbourne? Because I know overseas. Oh, okay, cool, bro. Thank you for that, my man. I appreciate the support. I know people overseas, it's like nighttime now. They're fast asleep. So is this all Melbourne crew on the stream now? You know it, Dan the man. Ooh, you know just what to say to a music producer to make him happy. Hey. Hey, let me get my sound effects back. Exciting if I can't do it. Melbourne. MQ. MC. He started his own tribe as well. Mad respect. What's it called? The collective? Bro, sorry. What's your tribe called? The collective? Connor's always talking about it, bro. And I've watched Vibe Union. I'm so sorry, man. I know that. My brain, after streaming for 3-4 hours, my brain just starts crumbling. My brain starts doing this. Man, that just kills my ears every time I play it. Yeah, man, he's got great energy and talent that he brings. Yeah, Connor's I like Connor, bro. Sample won't quit, man. Like I said, I feel like it's a concert that my dad would take me to. Both works. Thank you, my man. Yeah, I definitely feel like that is a concert dad would take me to, and I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yes, Connor. Connor's just moved houses, and his place looks dope. And I have a lot of love for Connor. He's like my little brother, and I just it took me some time, but I love the guy now. I do love the guy. I'd do anything for Connor, and I got his back, man. I got his back for real. He's just a great supporter, and he's a great dude, and he's putting out tracks, and he's finding his self as an artist. Where else is everyone from? Dan the man, D Majors. You're in Melbourne, right, bro? Pretty sure you're in Melbourne. MQ, thanks for telling me not to quit the stream. It was a much better idea. I wouldn't have thought to turn off the interface and turn it back on, but that's why you're here, my man. With the good. Appreciate it. Yeah, Dan, you're in Melbourne, aren't you, bro? Melbourne's in the house. That's right. Essendon. Oh, that's really in the house. You're around the corner. MQ's a name, non-destructive, troubleshooting the game. North side. All right. Nice. My Melbourne homies. What are all you guys doing during lockdown, man? I mean, obviously, I'm just like spending my life in Streamland. Running Instagram live on the side just to annoy people. They get scared because I've been running the... Here's my theory, boys. You know, when you post stories, sometimes you get 100, 150, if you're lucky, 200 views. Maybe if you're doing really well. And then other times you'll get like 50, 40, and you're like, what is happening? And I was like, you know what? The only way that you can stay at the front of IG is if you just go live. Because if you go live, you're at the front. So I was like, you know what? All my Twitch streams, I'm going to put a little camera on the side, and I'm just going to pin a little note saying, join us live on twitch.tv/SpikeLeoMusic. It's shameless advertising. I don't care. You know, because for me, it's like, if I'm going all in, I'm going all in. I'm going to go so hard and make it happen. You feel me? I want to make it happen. I'm excited about Twitch. And I'm just going to live my life here from now on. And we're going to build a crazy community. And it's lots of fun. Like, the more viewers and streamers we get, it's only day 5. I've just been going like 3-4 hours every day. The more viewers that we get, man, it feels surreal. And we've been checking mixes and chatting and going back and forth. And I just vibe it. I just want to get to the point where it's like, Decap, what's up, brother? Let's multi-stream on Twitch, you know? Let's just like vibe out together and stream. You know, you've got 4,000 followers, I've got 20. Let's do this. Be like, yeah, cool, man. Let me get back to you. Be like, sweet. We'll get there. I was checking out as a template like Superstar O's Twitch stream because he's just a dude, and Decap as well. You know, I only like really good, humble, down-to-earth people, and both those dudes are just so down-to-earth. I tuned into someone's music, a really well-known music producer, not like Timbaland well-known, but he's like really well-known in the community, and I like jumped on his stream, and he was eating, and I'm like, bro, what's up? How you doing, my man? Bon appetit, which is like, enjoy your food. And he just stared at the screen, and he just ignored me. It was like ice cold. It was that. And then he just called up his homie. He's like eating his salad. He's like, hey bro, he's American. Hey bro, yeah, we're gonna collab today on Twitch. Like, no expression in his face. Nothing. Dead. We're gonna collab today on Twitch, man. Yeah, I'd love to have you come on and like play some guitar and trumpet. I was like, you know what? I'm not tuning in anymore, bro. I'm not tuning in because you didn't say hey. That's how I am. You know, Superstar O is saying hey all the time. Decap's saying hey. You gotta show love, man. You can't just expect that you're the business and people are taking up their spare time looking at you. You gotta offer some value, a little bit of love, a little bit of fun. I just want to have fun, which is why I have all these stupid sound effects, but that's a great one. I mean, everyone needs that on their Twitch screen. Starring MQ, Northside. All right. Well, I probably procrastinated lots thanks to the mic dropping out. Thanks, Mike. Eventually I'm going to get bigger this big, you know, the big ball. I just don't think it's, I just don't think it's attractive. I mean, it's nice. Nice having this, but I just feel like it's a little bit in the way. Well, that feels better. Maybe that's a good position for now. I mean, it's taking up a big chunk of my screen, but over here. Anyway, let's get back to it. Linked you the short sample. All right. Hey, I need more distractions. Opening up. Chord. Shigga schwap. See, this is producer gang. This is Superstar O's Discord. Look, there's 7,000 people here, guys. And then you got my man Decap. Big fan of Decap. I just love what he stands for, and such a good dude. We interviewed him on Zoom with M Phases and Superstar. Atlas the Plug, who's like a New York A&R. He's just a great man. He keeps it real. I really love Atlas, man. When I go to New York, I'm going to be hooking up with him. And then Decap and M Phases. M Phases, Australian owned and bred. I like bread too. And then Decap is he's in San Francisco. He's killing it. 10 sample packs. He's such a good dude. All right. So yeah, anyway, Spike Leo. 13, 7. Hey, we had no one there 5 days ago. Baby steps, brother. Baby steps. You just got to keep telling me, Spiky boy, be patient. I am patient. I'm being patient. I just want, Connor, bro, I was just talking about you. Come over to Twitch. Oh, he just logged off. Damn. Had Connor in the IG. Sent him a wave. Okay. Oh, Connor, what's up, brother? Connor's in the house, yo. I know you're grooving and shaking to this, brother. Bro, I was just saying great things about you. If you go back after the stream's done, like 10 minutes, you're just going to hear like great things about Connor. You missed it, man. Serves you right for not being... I'm joking. Yeah, you can go back in the stream and you can get some Connor love. I'm not going to tell you what it was. But what are we? We're sitting at... Okay, I'll tell you now. Here we go. We're sitting at 3 hours and 18 minutes of streaming. It's all right. It's all right, bro. My mic just wigged out. And yeah, if you go to 3 hours once we finish the stream today, you know, watch from 3 hours. I mean, bro, watch the whole stream. But if you watch from 3 hours to 3 hours 15, there is some Connor love in there. I shouted out your name, man. And we were just... we were going to go see Dan the Man's... we're going to my Discord. Lots of brain farts happening. I found that my stream time's like 3-4 hours because I just get lots of like beeps. Beep! I don't know what's going on, but we're getting close to it. I reckon 4 hours is going to be tops today. We're at 122. Sweet. Okay, so what's this? So Dan the Man, this is a sample you made, yeah? You're going to have to send me this again next week because next week is sample flip week. Just going to be making beats all week because I haven't made beats for ages. I've just been making samples. Let's play it here. I'm going to murder that sample, man. Just some 80s drums. Some fat 808s. It's beautiful. I love it, bro. I love that. Josh, what's up, brother? Yo, Josh is another brother from another mother. Give it up. Josh is a dope rapper, man. He's just got bars for days. He's got a bit of rust flavor in him. Yeah, man, I'd love it. Hey, man, about to start working on my mixes and trying tricks you showed me. Dope. Can't wait to hear it, my man. And there are some dope motherfuckers in the room. I'm not allowed to swear on Twitch, but I just did. Yeah. Yeah, man, there's some gangsters in here right now. Yo, VVSX1011. I'm bad at Roman numerals. Welcome, brother. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. We were just saying there's some gangsters in the house. Bro, I'm going to go hard on that bell sample. You better believe. I'm going to go hard on that. Josh is a great rapper. MQ's dope rapper. Connor, singer. Does a bit of rapping as well. But I do like Connor's beautiful, sweet, angelic voice. I said, hey, I like it. And Dan, you send me that sample. Send me that sample next week. Yes, what's up? Come join us on Twitch. Yeah, send me that sample next week. Next week is sample week. Gonna take Saturday, Sunday off. But next week we're gonna make it gangster, and I'm gonna flip that sample. And I want all y'all to collab. I will. I'm gonna go hard on that sample. And Josh and MQ, I want you guys here next week. Okay? Now I know you're all busy and doing your thing. The reason I want you here next week is we're gonna build this beat. Actually, you know what? I don't just want rappers. I want some Connor love as well. I want some singing. Connor, you're going to come up, bro, you're going to come up with the chorus. And Josh and MQ, you guys are going to do a verse. I don't know. I don't want to put you on the spot. MQ, you with us? I know you're streaming, but I know you're like working on the side. I want you guys. I want Josh to do a verse. I'm gonna make the beat. We're gonna make it with hey, dope. Yeah, man. Let's go. Doing something like that with. Okay, sweet. Yeah. So we're starting next Monday. Monday, Tuesday, probably Monday, bro. Probably Monday, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. Same time. But what we'll do is we'll take Dan. You know, you're all Melbourne crew, so you're all going to be around. So Dan will. I want you to send me this sample on Monday. This is the stream for Monday, and then I'm gonna make the beat. We're gonna flip it. We're gonna make it dope, and then we're gonna get. And while I'm making the sample, Josh and MQ, you guys can start writing your verses, and Connor, I want you to write a chorus. So what I'll do is once the beat's there, once like the foundation of the beat's there, I'll send you the beat on Discord, and then from there you can put it into your DAW and just write. You know what I mean? So you can write while I'm building the beat, and then I want you to let me know what's happening so I know you're down. But then I want you to record. Yeah, Josh, Tuesday's fine too, bro. I want you to like record your verse, send it through Discord, and I'm going to chuck it in. Well, you're going to make a full beat. We can make a Monday, Tuesday. I don't care. Whoever's in the room. I know there's like quite a few people from overseas who jump in on Monday. We had a whole bunch of dudes from Morocco and stuff, but I'm just going to collab with all y'all, and it's going to be fun. Fire. And if no one rocks up, it's going to be this.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Dan, for sharing that, bro. I want you to right on the phone. I want you to send that to me again, all right? I'll just put a reminder. Send to me Monday day as sipping samples and sick. I'm keen. I'm keen as a jelly bean. Connor, how are you, brother? How's the new place? How's the new crib? How's the new studio? Dan the man, thank you for sending through that sample. It's fire. I love it. And Joshy, how you doing, man? How y'all doing? I've just been mixing this 70s sample. But you know, talk to me while I'm playing. I just want you all to know as well, like as we start building this, I got prizes, man. I got prizes. They're sitting here, calendarized. Bro, you're a legend. Absolute legend. Oh, this is one prize. This is one of many prizes. I got this sponsorship from this company called Royals. Royals. It's not by anyone by Lord. New crib. Wait for an invite out of lockdown. Kick it. I saw that alcohol stash you have, man. Good man working at Youth Justice Center. Oh, are you at Parkville, bro? But getting motivated to invest in myself, get creative, bags pumping. Hey, bro, you're crazy talented, man. I 100% believe in you. And as I said, like I'm 100% dedicated through Twitch. I'm here 4 hours every day. I'm happy to help you with I'm happy to help anyone with anything. Yesterday we did some mixing. Bro, you're working with Dell? Oh, damn. Dell's like one of my best friends, man. Send him love. I didn't know you got, I didn't hook you up with that job, did I? I mean, you'd be perfect for it. Hey, bro, I honestly, man, I want to help you guys, and anyone who knows me knows me. Connor's known me for a while. You know that I'm 100% genuine. I really do want to help. I want to use Twitch as a platform to help you mofos get to where you want to be. You know, Joshy's rapping is dope. It's dope, man. You got like this international sound and I vibe with it. And, you know, you randomly got it. It's crazy. Tell me how you randomly got it. That's a crazy story. And, yeah, Josh, I think you're going to do really well, bro. I just think like if you're mixing your own stuff, so you just got to get the mixing on point, and then about quality and quantity and dropping tracks every week, man. You know, I'd be looking up to Russ like as the template of how to do it. A lot of people have done it, but they don't have the quality. But your tracks are dope. Connor, your singing and tracks are getting better and better, bro. And MQ, I know you're doing your thing. And the new boys on the block, Dan and No H2O. You know, I salute you guys because this isn't an easy industry. You know, this is, like I've said many times, you can't pat yourself. You need to pat yourself on the back. No one else is doing it for you. Hey, bro, I'm in a good mood every day. Come on, man. Look, Mondays are my hardest day, and Monday was like the most lit stream I've ever had. But yeah, I'm sending love, you know, like I'm supportive of making this happen, and I'm trying to, yeah, it's boring, man, just focusing on yourself all the time. You know, it's like how I've been reading a lot of books and, on like I like self-development books. I told you kind of I read The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, and I'm reading these other books about marketing and stuff. And the bottom line is like, what am I doing? I love music, but what am I doing in my life that actually serves? Like, how am I making a difference in the world? I know I want to write a track for Kanye Drake, but how is that actually serving anyone? Okay, we could debate. Spike makes a track for Drake, but you know, and people are going to connect with it, and it's going to, you know, stop them from this or make their lives or blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, I'm serving myself by doing that. And I still want to get there. But it's basically me being able to say, yo, I'm a professional producer. I work with Kanye and Drake. You know what I mean? And I just need a little bit more than that. I need to be like, you know what? I want to build this international I want to get people to a place where they're like, Spike helped me get there. That for me is actually creating and leaving a legacy, because my whole career I've looked for people to help me, because you need help. You can't do this by yourself, man. And you know, someone like Jack the Bear, who is a mentor of mine still. He's just a homie who's done it for 30 years, mastering engineer, and he just believed in me. And it's like, I needed one person to believe in me, and that for me is just like, that's enough. You know, someone who's like, you got this, bro. And I'm like, damn, maybe I have got this. So, you know, I'm here to facilitate that as well. I want to be here for you boys, and I want us, like, there's a lot of Melbourne crew in the house right now. I want to get the Melbourne crew on the map, and even on an international scale, just build something that's worth fighting for, and build a legacy together. You know, there's something special about community, which I've always known, because I built a small community here called Squad Sundays, but I want it to be bigger than that. I want it to be bigger than just local. What do we got here? Yeah, I'm keen to connect too, Josh. Man, it's gonna be dope, bro. I feel it in my loins. Gangster. Oh, wrong gangster. No H2O, one more question. Do you think major producers care about the mix of the sample when you send them stuff? Yeah, man, because, you know, when you send a sample to someone, they're going to give it like probably 5 to 10 seconds. It makes them feel something, and it sparks up the interest in their ears, you know, gets them excited. They're going to create to it. So the mixing is important. I would say the mixing is very important. Lots of people can create. Not everyone can mix. If you're going to send samples, you know, Mario Luciano is making samples that sound fantastic. And that's, you know, a big part of that is mixing. It's mixing. You know, your mix has got to sound tight. You can make a dope track. If it's a dope track, it's a dope track. But if the mix is great, it makes a huge difference. Thanks, man. No, blah, 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 blah. Or do they just care if it's dope or not? Yeah, it's got to be dope, and depends what they do with it. But you're not doing yourself justice if you don't make it as good as possible. Got the Monk sitting there for next. Nice, Connor. Read that book, man. Let me know how you find it as you read it. Did I say I just work with Kanye? My friend, if I worked with Kanye, I'd be spreading that all across my socials. I would love to work with Kanye. But at this stage, I'm not there yet. I'm trying to build my network, and I'm sending samples out because, you know, I can't send a beat to Kanye. I probably can't send a beat to his engineer. Maybe I can. But it's like a needle in a haystack for me making connections overseas right now, sending out those samples and hoping they hear it and they vibe with it, they make a track. I'm sending my samples to people who are working with Kanye. Yes. But I haven't worked with Kanye. I would love to. That's the dream. I want to work with Jack Harlow. Lil Nas. Obviously, like everyone wants to work with Drake, but I'd love to work with like up and comers who are killing it. Amen to that, Dan. Got it. Thank you so much. I got work to do starting now. Do it, homie. Make those samples for next week. I'm just going to go take a toilet break. Give me 2 seconds. Run this from the start. This is where we're at. I'm nearly finished mixing this one, then I'll do the master. Don't forget to join the Discord. Make sure you're following if you're on Twitch, guys. And you can upload beats, samples, get feedback, get involved in the community on Discord because that's the place to be. The Discord link is right there in the chat. Make sure you join it. And that's where I want everyone to send their stuff, send samples, get the community happening. We can be collaborating on an international scale together. It's really important. Want to become famous? Buy followers and viewers. No, thank you. Whatever that is. All right, I'm going to the toilet. I'll be right back. It's not working for you, brother. Connor's dropped out. Which isn't working for you. Damn. There's my bot. Just dropped the Discord channel. Alright, so we're nearly finished mixing this one. Lucky we got IG, but Connor can't hear what's going on. Oh, Connor just joined the Discord. Welcome, Connor, to Discord. It's a whole new world. So there's our Discord, baby. We building it. Man, it's so exciting, dude. Hot spotting with slow speeds. No internet and new place. Oh, damn. Are you getting internet, Connor? We're just collabing with Connor on Instagram Live. he's got no internet. Can't do anything with no internet, brother. Me eating an apple. Live. Live on Twitch. Facebook. YouTube. Across the globe, Spike Leo is eating an apple. Place. Damn. Alright. That's Discord. So general chat. I mean, you guys probably know Discord better than me, but this is just for us to like chin wag. Say, yo, brother, what's up? Glad you're here. Connor. Welcome, Luke Limelight. Beautiful thing. Collab Finder. This is where we're basically, you guys want to collab, that's going to be the place to do it. Get an internet extender, Connor. Got Wi-Fi, but it doesn't reach his bedroom. Feedback, if you want to send your beats here. Beautiful sample from Lincoln, who was, I don't think he's here anymore, but he was here earlier. And he sent us some beautiful samples there. I love what he's doing as well, man. But this is where we can share feedback together. Samples for the stream. Or just talking and eating. My parents didn't teach me well. But basically, samples for sharing that we can all use, flip, and share together. I think that's a dope idea. Then over here, share your tracks. This is where we share them live. Your socials. If you want to drop your socials here, fam. And like so. Well, it didn't really work that way, did it? Try like this, but yeah, I'd love you guys to drop your socials. Love us to connect everywhere. Maybe I need a little bit of HTT. There we go. Okay, drop your socials in there, guys. You can do it now if you want. And Twitch subs only. We're not there yet, but we're getting close. We needed 50 followers, an average of 3 streamers per whole session. We're doing really well. We're getting like 8 streamers, 10 streamers. It's going up and down, but you know, I can feel it slowly moving. It's only day 5. So I'll be super excited for day 31. I'd love to see where we're at day 31, but I'm feeling good things. All right, so Nick Karasavides, how are you, my friend? We are live on Twitch. We are live streaming. I'm just live streaming from IG to send you to Twitch. You want to come have a look? Nick Karasavides, like one of the best drummer singers in Melbourne. It sounds like Stevie Wonder, and he's one of the best drummers you'll hear here. But I would say come across to Twitch, twitch.tv/SpikeLeoMusic if you want to see, brother. Love to have you here, man. See a 70s sample I made. Very lovely chap, and I'm happy to call him a friend. Okay. Stop it. I will spruik you all day, every day, mate. Come to Twitch. If you got nothing to do, come. If you're busy, totally fine. Okay, so we've nearly finished mixing this sample. We've been streaming for 3 hours and 40 minutes, which is sexual chocolate. Oh man, that should be a sound effect. Coming to America. What is this, velvet? And we need that one. What are some other Coming to America samples that would be delicious? I mean, I need some Coming to America. I have some Coming to America sample. Coming to America. Did anyone see Coming to America 2? Oh, I do have Coming to America samples. Come on. Yes. Hold on. Oh, yeah.
Aha!
Yes.
Aha! Man goes into a restaurant. You listening?
Hold on, I got the full one.
Now that was a great boxer. Wait a second. A man has the right to change his name to whatever he wants to change it to. And if a man wants to be called Muhammad Ali, God damn it, this is a free country. You should respect his wishes and call the man Muhammad Ali.
So good.
This is beautiful. What is that, velvet?
See you, Nicky, mate. What is this? Beautiful. What is this, velvet?
What do you know from funny, you bastard?
Right. This is a good one.
Where's the spoon? Aha! You bastard. A man goes into a restaurant.
Anyway,
he says,
you're not
"Will
here
you
for
just
that.
You listening?
Listening? All right. I'm not going to use them, but I do love them nonetheless. Okay, so. End of the sample. Little bit of Discord chit chat. Drop your socials. Honor my brother. Finish this sample. Okay, I haven't paid attention to those very fast, delicious guitars. I'll color these. Red basically means wipers. All right, let's. Okay, sweet. Just need to EQ. We don't really need those lower frequencies in. Just I love those guitars. And then a few there, and there's some up here that are hurting my ears a bit. I feel like it's around 3 to 4K. I think it's about there. Turn off Delta. Sounds like Woody Woodpecker down here. I'd be interested to see as well. I do have a... Make it fretless. Let's see if there's an acoustic guitar. I got Apple everywhere. Guitar. Yes. Yes. So it gets rid of transients. It's a transient designer, basically. We don't need more body. We're trying to get rid of the body. Definitely don't need more pick attack. I don't think we need that guy. We do need this guy, though. Let's have a listen in the mix. What's up? We're on Twitch. Come join us, my man. Diego. What's up, brother? We're on Twitch live. The link's in the bio there. I love all the stuff that's organic. Any screams or yells and stuff like that. It just makes it feel real for me. And the other thing that I learned as well is like not having everything start on one. That's a really good point. I watched that on Al Hug's stream. The flute kind of introduces itself before it comes in, so it's not like 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo! Gives you a little bit of like, hey, this is what's coming. We want to make it pleasant for the ears, so they feel a nice transition. That's how music is. We want it to be fluid and flow and like water, my friend, like Bruce Lee. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with this sample, and now I want to get on the My brain did one of these. The longer the Twitch stream goes for, the more I have these moments where I'm like, now I want to... All right, let's go. We're getting to the 4-hour mark, and that's where we're gonna pull the pin. 4 hours is like my... that's my point of no return, I'm starting to go crazy. I'm getting tired. Okay, this is our... So if we go over... We're going to go the Ampex ATR 102. Drive the input. 15 IPS. The tape speed, like slow tape speed. Ooh. Without bit of juice. Okay, and then I want to get my RC20. My favorite setting here. In this case, I hope we're in. Feels a bit empty. Up anyway. Okay, so let's go here. And you can use presets. I mean, presets are always a really good starting point. We want it to be quick. We don't want it to hold it under. We want the movement. Just touching. Little enhancements. Now if we take this off, everything. It's kind of flat. I mean, it's still beautiful if we just pump up the volume. Okay, but if we pump up the volume and... Let's have a listen one time from the start, then we're gonna finish up, my man. It's been a great stream. I've really enjoyed it. Thank you everyone for tuning in. some technical issues, but we built community again today, and I'm just grateful for y'all passing through. So, thank you, fam. Let's have a listen, and then we're gonna do a peace out. Just that last bit, I remember I forgot to finish it off. The track sounding gorgeous. I feel like my hay. I have a hay over here. Would really like that to. There's a few little things I need to fix up. All in all, it's pretty. Hey. I mean, I also really like it there. It wasn't on purpose. Which one's better? Do you think you like it there or where I had it before? Have a listen. Well, the other place we had it was. Ooh, I don't know, man. I mean, that's a big, small decision. What do you reckon? We're talking about the huh. Jeez, it's pretty swagalicious there. Oh, oh. That's where it should be. I feel like it should be there. Oh. Another one in the bag, man. Everything turned red. Alright, yo. Yo! 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, longest stream, 2, 1. That's 4 hours, baby. Yo, man, this has been such a crazy stream. Every day it's just like... It's just getting better and better. You know what I mean? It is. It's getting better and better. I got a shout out to Josh. I got a shout out to Dan. No H2O. Connor. MQ. Man, we had lots of people in the chat today. Who else do we had? Said Dan, MQ, Georgie Boy, of course. Lincoln, we had in the chat. We had Dylan, Money Reese. I think that's all of y'all. Oh, we had Camo. We had Chloe. Man, I mean, we just had so many dope mofos in the chat today, man. You're all so talented. I just want to thank you so much for coming through. No H2O, I appreciate you, man. And I really appreciate you telling your homies to come through. Give them a Discord invite, and tell them to come on through. Oh, that's not a Discord invite. Ignore that. That's last. This one here is a Discord. And that's going to be it for today. Tomorrow, same time, same place. 10 a.m. Probably going to go for 2, 3, 4 hours. I'm going to keep it chilled. I mean, you can drop through some beats and stuff like that, because we're getting to the end of the week. I'm getting tired, man. I'm getting tired. But we're going to keep it going through. We're going to keep it swag. And thank you again. That's it, family. I'll play you out with the sample and then peace out. Until tomorrow, same time, same place. This is... That's right, brother. And thank you again. See ya, fam. You know what? I feel like the sample, because it needs some like gangster type beat. It's not the right way to rock out. Oh, we're gonna rock out how we rocked in. Mr. Big Stuff, where you at? Peace out. A-Town.